1-3, the police are requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Rotj Street.
We gather in this space for magic. We come to the movie canon to laugh, to cry, to care. We crave that indescribable feeling that streams over us as the intros start to roll in. And we go somewhere we've never been before, not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Together, dazzling images perfectly rendered on all of our screens. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good on a live stream like this. Our vibrant panelists and viewers represent the very best of us. United by our passion for cinema and art, our content is a testament to the power of community, crafted with precision and heart. Because here, they are. The Movie Canon. We make streaming better.
Hi, you're watching the movie Canon? Watch Geo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. This is Figures Talk, episode number 21. I'm Giovanni, and we have a stacked panel here tonight. Actually, let me lower the music. It seems kind of a little loud there. So we have a few topics to talk about. We have an announcement that was presented to us earlier this week, a release, and there's some other stuff that dropped this week that is not a hot toy figure per se. We actually have a statue that I'm going to talk about, which I think I've never talked about a statue before, but I kind of need to because of what the character is coming from. So we'll get into that. And then, of course, like always, we have the Keep, Gift, or Destroy and the Fantasy Figure Zone. So we'll be doing all that here tonight. So thank you so much for watching here live. If you're watching the replay, thank you so very much as well. My co-host, Mr. Danny Spotchka, he will not be joining us here tonight. Mr. Danny Spotchka will actually won't be on the streams for a little while, I believe for a couple months or so. But of course, we will welcome him back as soon as he's able to come back here. But he's still part of the Movie Canon Figures Talk family. So there we go there. So like always, I have my Canon Council, as I like to call them. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them in here right now. So the first person that I'm going to bring in here for tonight, he is the current figure stock champion, Mr. 1Adam12.
Since I was 3 or 4 years old, I've loved Star Wars. So we'll keep Luke. We're getting into double jeopardy where things really get tense. Iron Man, knowing that the original Avengers are destroyed and the MCU goes down the drain. And also knowing that we destroy Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Oh, man.
Woo! Hey, hello! I love that intro, man. That intro is so awesome. That is, I'm pumped now. Every time
Right?
I see that interview or that intro, I'm ready to go. Talk some figures.
Yeah, thank you so much, Adam, for joining us here again tonight, the Figure Stock champion. And you are going to have to defend your title very soon, though, Adam. So are you going to be ready for that?
I'm gonna have my my Wheaties and do some 1/6 calisthenics and get ready for the challenge.
Yeah, I'll give you guys more details about the Figure Stock Championship matchup, which is currently set for next Sunday, but I'll give you guys more details a little later. So again, thank you, Adam, for joining us here again, like
Always
always.
a pleasure.
So let's bring my next guest. We have Mr. Classy Thomas, also known as SpongeBob SquareBalls. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, Mr. Thomas. How you doing?
Doing good, Adam. Don't you dare lose our title.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, we're gonna.
All right, I keep telling you. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to jump ship and move on to the next one. So
to the next champion, right?
That's right.
So it's the next champion. Thank you so much, Mr. Classy Thomas. Like always, you usually do a double feature, as you called it earlier. Thank you so much for taking the time doing these really long streams back to back. So thank you so much.
Glad to be here.
And my next guest, he has been here before. I think maybe once, I believe, or twice. I'm not entirely sure, but he's here back again. X-Man Supreme, Mr. Dave. How you doing?
Oh, hello there.
Okay.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Good, man. I'm so good. Thank you for having me back. It's good to see you, all you beautiful faces out here. And man, this is gonna be a good talk.
Yeah, thanks so much, X-Man, for being here. How many times have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine?
4 so far.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Okay, not bad, not bad.
I almost went yesterday, but then I got lazy and I didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
And I almost went today, but then I had to do battle with the Hornet Squad. So
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
man.
maybe I'll go tomorrow.
All right, all right. I've only seen it twice. But you have 4 times.
Dude,
But
every
I'm-
time it gets better. Every time, it's so good.
Yeah, there
So-
was a couple things that I didn't catch the first time when I saw it the second time. So
Yeah, there's some stuff that I just got today. Like it's
After the
crazy.
fourth
Like
time,
it just hit me watching some other show, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's what that means. Oh
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Ooh.
But again, thank you so much, Mr. X-Man, for joining us here tonight. We do have set 2 additional guests. Mr. Aaron Collects. I'm sure he'll drop by soon. I know Jose. He was going to be on here, and he said he's going to be a little late. So of course we'll bring them on here as soon as they hop on here. But
the pretty boys think they can just show up whenever they want to, don't they?
right. So
I was here on
then-
time. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here.
X-Man Seller. What are you talking about? But thank you guys again, like always here. So I'm gonna go into the live chats. So let's see here. Mr. 112 says, "What's up, everyone? Jump on that Deadpool couch and let's talk some figures." And definitely. Hey, everybody. Mr. X-Man Supreme also warming up the chat. Mr. Classy Thomas as well. Happy Sunday to all the movie canon heads. Yeah, like that. Haven't seen that one before here. Mr. Christian Cooper is dropping by. What's up, guys? Hello there, Christian. Thank you so very much. I hope you'll be able to get that tech figure, and then we don't deal. You don't have to deal with the whole what's his name? What's
Crosshair.
there you go, Crosshair. The Crosshair situation, but
Oh, the crosshair. Oh my.
yeah.
goodness.
So, because I know he hasn't gotten tech from my understanding of it. Let's see there. So we have Man of Collectibles. So, hello, guys. Hello there, Man of Collectibles. I don't think
Hey.
I've seen you in the live chat before. So thanks so much for being here. And then he says statues. He's a big statue fan. So yeah,
One
we'll
of the
be
best
talking
reviewers
about.
in the business.
Yeah. So I'm be talking about
Love
a
his-
statue
love
for
his
the
channel.
very first time. So yeah, thank you so much for being on here. And it looks like you're talking amongst yourselves there. Let's see. To Dante says, hey, dude, I've been loving your Deadpool videos. So yeah, definitely there. Commander Green saying hello there, Commander Green. Let's see. There, don't forget to hit that like on the way in. Thank you so much, Commander Green. I always say this, but I do forget to ask for a like. Or subscribe, or all that stuff that YouTubers or content creators do. I forget, and I think I fixed a way to remind me of that. But we'll get into that in just a bit here. But Luis Esquivia dropping by. Hello there, Movie Canon, and then just saying hello to everyone there. Commander Green, Christian Cooper, Man of Collectibles, X-Men Supreme. Thank you so much there, Mr. Luis, for dropping by. Greatly appreciated there. Geo beating me while I down. So yeah, because that tech figure there, no tech yet, fingers crossed. So yeah, maybe we'll see one of those hashtags again to get that tech figure for Christian Cooper. And then just talking amongst yourself there. Okay, so it looks like we're all caught up here. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, so actually, we have another one in here. Let's see. Christian Cooper, I think tech will be dropping soon, I hope. Yeah, and it's in that list, right? It's in that that picture that I put up right here. Okay, so let's begin with the first topic. Actually, before we do that, just very, very quickly, guys. Now, I know, Thomas, I know you have not seen Alien Romulus, but have any of you guys seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so no one in the panel yet has seen it. So maybe when I know Jose's seen it, so maybe when he drops by, I'll ask him his quick thoughts on it. But yeah, we'll just wait until if Jose drops by here. But okay, so let's move on to the very first topic. If I can find it real quickly here. Okay, so this is something that was announced earlier this week. So we have this head sculpt. They call it the bald or something like that. So,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love these names.
Yeah, this one is kind of odd, even though some of them are kind of like funny and weird. But this one like was really like what?
Yeah.
So
that name.
Yeah. So my first question to you guys, because I think a lot of you guys know that I haven't pre-ordered Deadpool. I'm not sure if I'm going to, because I think I feel more. I think I'm okay with just Wolverine, but if they do announce some of those other figures, like maybe those cameo figures, then I may need to dive into that Deadpool figure situation there. But so I don't really have any, thoughts about actually trying to get this head sculpt because I don't even have a Deadpool, or I haven't even pre-ordered one, and I don't know if I will. But I know a lot of you guys did. So just very quickly, I'll ask you guys individually, which one of you guys is either ordering this particular head sculpt, waiting for hoping that Hot Toys will make one, or you don't really need a head sculpt and you're fine with your Deadpool figure? So let's start with Mr. Classy Thomas. What are your thoughts?
I don't know about this one. The head sculpt definitely looks like Ryan Reynolds in his facial makeup. The only problem I have is the expression. It doesn't. All right, Deadpool is supposed to be goofy and silly and not so serious. This is a too serious of a head sculpt. That looks like his head in the first movie when he was being transformed by being in that little suck the air out chamber. I mean, he had more serious expressions then, but he's a little bit livelier of a character, so I would expect a little bit more of a lively head sculpt. So this one doesn't really interest me. I think I'm okay with just the Deadpool in his mask. But if they do wind up coming up with one with a better expression, I would consider it. Because I think if I broke down and wound up buying this one would probably go on Dusty Deadpool. Like just put that collar on him and do the Dusty Deadpool. But I don't know. I'm still not really. I don't think I'm feeling this one.
Oh, okay. Let me go into the pricing, because I know there's a pricing for this on 1/6 kit, and if you do order it on 1/6 kit, you could use my code $10 off. Just type in movie canon, you'll get $10 off for this. This head scope is not that much actually, so I'll give you the price right now. So we have it right here, and it's let's see, $45. Expected to ship Q1 of 2025, so it's not going to take too long. And the pre-order cutoff date is September 5th, so that's coming up. So if you're interested in this, make sure to get that. And again, Movie Canon is the code for $10 off, so it'll be $35, and then whatever, I don't know how much taxes or whatever. So there you go there. How about you, Mr. X-Man? Are you planning on getting this particular bald head sculpt?
I'm weighing it out. I don't know, and I've heard a lot of people say it too. I'm not sure how often I'd actually use it. If I was going to kit bash, like, just like a street clothes Wade, then definitely. If I had a Paradox and I wanted to have them having a chat, I might use this for that. But because this very much looks to me like his face, his minus the little hair staples. while
Yeah.
Paradox is telling him about how he's going to just wipe out his universe. You know, this very much looks like that face, and I love it. It's a great sculpt. And I agree. Like, I wish that Hot Toys had done it, but also I don't know that I'd ever use it, because this is one of those where he's just so much more effective with the mask, and you can do so much with that, and so much of his character is seen through that lens. I don't think this is something that everybody needs, but also I'm still tempted to have it just because, you know, the final product looks like this. This looks great. I would very much like to have it, but I also just got my email about one of my John Cena head sculpts coming for Peacemaker, and I'm just kind of like, I completely forgot that I'd ordered them.
Oh, okay.
And now the pose that I have them in, I just don't think I'm going to use it, honestly. So I don't know, man. I don't think it's necessarily something that I need.
I think the head sculpt does look pretty good, though, considering, you know, it's technically a third party, right? The bald.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
So I mean, it looks pretty good, and it's cheap. You know, it's $45, and like I said, not to plug it in again, but it will be $35 if you use my code, Movie Canon. I mean, I don't get any commission or anything, but still. But I would think that whoever has like multiple Deadpools, because I know some people have more than one, I would think that they would want one that has, you know, without the mask, and I think that would fit, or that would work.
You know what? This. If I can find some 6-scale blue Crocs, I will put him on that couch, and I will put like a little 6-scale TV in front of him, and I'll have him sitting there, you know, like the Deadpool 2 figure with his unicorn. That could be, you know what? I may have just sold myself on it.
Oh, but then you got to get a blind owl.
Yeah,
you know,
I need a blind owl.
Yeah.
You know what I thought you were going at, X-Man? I thought you were gonna go and say that you could use it as a Freddy Krueger.
Oh no!
with the TV, you know, he has that one. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a thing where there's like Freddy, and then he pops out of the TV.
Yeah. Welcome to prime time. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that's where you're going with that, but that works too.
That's really good. That would be really good. Well, there's a good amount of Freddys out there though, so you can grab one of those if you want to. But no, actually, I don't know, because there's a Wolverine sculpt that I'm looking at right now. That's at the same price that I want to put on one of my Hono Wolverines. So,
okay.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this does look really, really good. I am very, very tempted by it.
Yeah. Like I said, I really do like the price. It's not a lot. So
yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah. Mr. Adam 12, I know you have a Deadpool figure, and I think you're getting the new one. So what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I have the first Deadpool, and I'm glad I'm getting the new one, because the leather and the kneecaps, one of them just came off. I was doing some photography and came off the other day. I didn't spend much on that one. I think I got like 130 or something last year on eBay, so I don't feel too bad about that. I'm thinking about this because, well, before I get this, I need to know, will it fit on Deadpool 1, on the Hot Toys Deadpool 1? If it fits, then I'm sold on it, because I'll just put that on that old Deadpool. And then obviously the new one that's coming, that I pre-ordered that a couple days ago, right at the deadline, to get those golden guns.
Okay.
Do you know? Does anyone know? Does this fit all the Deadpools or just the new one? Does anyone know?
You know what? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I would think that it would, because they're selling it just like this. So, but again, I don't know if they're just making it because of the new one, and they're just thinking a lot of people are going to be buying the new one. But yeah, that's a good question.
Actually, you know what? In Justin's video, he did swap the heads on the. No, it wasn't on Deadpool 1 though. I think it was just on Deadpool 2. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Check that out.
But I know at least one of those he swapped with, so it probably is, I would imagine.
Okay.
So yeah, if this fits Deadpool 1, I think I'm gonna get it, and I'll use your code, so I'll get $35. So there you
yeah,
go.
there you go. We have Ben Hurt dropping by. What's up, guys? Hello there, Ben Hurt. Thanks so much for watching here tonight. Greatly appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, I'm not planning on getting a Deadpool at this time, but like I said, that could change. But I do think this head sculpt looks pretty good considering it's a third-party figure and it's not that expensive. So, but I guess we'll see if Hot Toys makes another one. I'm sure they'll make another Deadpool of some sorts for this new movie. I don't know if it'll include a head sculpt like this, but I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Let's see here. Okay, so we're all caught up in the live chat. Any other thoughts on this head sculpt? Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one here. So this is a release. So Darth Vader, Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary has finally released. Sideshow status is waitlist is open. So you can add yourself on the waitlist if you didn't get the chance to get this and you want to buy it off of Sideshow. I did put the price there, $350 for the deluxe and $305 for the standard, or I believe maybe it's called the collector's edition, but it's basically the standard one. And let's open up the movie figure file. So of course, this is from Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Release date was May 25th, 1983. Studio distributor Lucasfilm. The Rotten Tomato score, 82% of the critics gave it a positive review out of 104 reviews, and 94% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 250,000 submissions. The worldwide box office for 1983 dollars is $482 million, and this particular figure put me in a state of a debate with myself, because as a lot of you guys, I haven't been collecting as long as some of you guys. Excuse me. It's been it's been over a year now. We're getting to the year and a half mark now. But when I first started collecting, this was one of the first figures that was announced, and I did see the Kenobi Vader, and that one looked pretty cool. We can see a little bit of Anakin Skywalker there, but this one was announced. I don't have a Darth Vader. Even now, I still don't have either an Anakin or a Darth Vader because I didn't buy backwards. So I did just pre-order whatever is available, right? So I'll be getting the Artisan Anakin hopefully soon. And this is the only Darth Vader that I pre-ordered. Like I said, I was going back and forth if I wanted to pre-order this one or the Kenobi Vader, because I didn't want to have two Vaders, even though they are, quite different, as for the reasons that we already know and I explained. But to me, it was like, I didn't love the series, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It does come from a TV series, not a film. And this one is original trilogy. And we get this Sebastian Shaw head sculpt as well. So I went with this one, with this Episode 6 Return of the Jedi figure, and that's going to be my first one. When I'm going to get it from Sideshow, who the hell knows? But this is going to be the first one for me. And I always thought this figure looked really good in the prototypes and the original announcement photos, and this looks still really good to me. So I'm excited to get this. I don't think I'm going to use that, like a lot of people, they're not going to use that little effects, electricity effects helmet. Maybe I'll do it for like a photo or something, but then that's about it. I think I will leave it without the helmets, because I think that's kind of what kind of makes it, at least for this particular figure here. But I may just change it up, because like I said, I don't have another Darth Vader, and this will be my only one for now, in case I change my mind with the whole battle damage Vader, which I still haven't fully decided on. But this is the one that has been released, and I'm going to throw it to you, Mr. Adam. What are your thoughts on this release?
Well, I just Return of the Jedi. We'll just tell a story here. I saw Return of the Jedi opening day. I think it was May 25th, 1983. My father, I was in 4th grade or 3rd grade. One of them. I don't remember what grade I was. 3rd or 4th grade. And my dad let me skip school that day, because this is before, in our area where I live in upstate New York, this is before the multiplexes, about a year or two before the multiplexes came up here. So there was only playing in like 2 theaters in my area. And my dad let me skip school. We waited in line for the show. We waited like 3 hours for the show. Got in, and it was so awesome. Talking about is spoiler alert. Is Darth Vader Luke's father, and who the other is, and all that. So probably my favorite movie-going experience in my entire life was seeing Return of the Jedi in the theater with my dad. I did not pre-order this figure. No, I'm actually not too far behind you, Gio, in collecting Hot Toys. I think I just celebrated 1 year anniversary. My first Hot Toy was Mando Luke, the deluxe version of that. I've got quite a few since then, and I have the. I did order, last August I ordered the Obi-Wan Kenobi Vader, and I ordered, and then I got Empire Strikes Back Vader and a New Hope Vader on eBay. So I did not pre-order this one, but last week whenever this was released, I saw some of the blogger photos and then some of the videos, and I was on the fence, and I decided to pull the trigger. I'm actually getting mine tomorrow. I just looked at FedEx. It's gonna be delivered tomorrow, so I got to make sure that either I got to run out for some couple meetings, so I got to make sure my daughter answers the door tomorrow to get that FedEx package. So I imagine I'm gonna have to talk to her. Like, we got to film this right away. Probably be doing an unboxing. I got a work meeting tomorrow night, but if not tomorrow, then Tuesday. I'll probably be up with something. Okay. Depending on when this comes. So I'm really excited for this. I'm not sure. I definitely am not going to display him with the lightning head. Like you said, like you maybe take a photo or two. I think one of the photos I saw, I think you can put the Sebastian Shaw head on the stand. I might do that. I'm gonna. I actually have the Return of the Jedi Luke. I'm probably gonna have him next to the Return of the Jedi Luke, and my two favorite Star Wars characters: Luke Skywalker #1, Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker #2. So I can't have enough Vaders, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, and I'm just about to get my first one, but let's go ahead and bring in one of our next guests for tonight. You guys know him as Mr. Aaron Collects. Okay, so your next one is a Goku. Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Don't
of course,
do it.
Godzilla.
Damn.
So that's Godzilla.
I'm about to leave the stream.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Sorry, I'm late. We're trying to fix something. Something happened to my Deadpool. I'm pretty upset about.
Oh, what happened? If you want
His foot fell off.
The sword broke.
Oh, let me
wait
see.
a minute. The magnetic back piece.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is that from the new one?
Oh, that is from the new one.
Luckily, I have some crazy glue. It's drying up right now, the sword. So, and it's not noticeable either. So it's gonna go back in. Luckily.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Aaron. Still considering that situation there, but thank you so much. We're just talking about the Vader, because I know you have the Kenobi Vader. So, what were your quick thoughts on this announcement? I'm sorry, release.
Well, I love this movie, but as much as I love it, I can't get it. I'm only gonna stick with one Vader. I'm thinking about getting the battle damage one because of how cool it looks. But this one, the selling point is the Sebastian Shaw head sculpt. Really, it's just another Vader, so I'm probably gonna skip out on it. I can have a clean look with the Kenobi Vader, so I'm good on this. But it does look cool though, for those who are big Return of the Jedi fans.
Yeah, because I mentioned earlier that wasn't a huge fan of the series, so that's why I was like, I'll just stick to the OT. Although now that they have that battle damage Vader, so now it's like
And they released that Vader after I got Kenobi Vader, which was unfortunate, but it is what it is.
But even that one obviously is not canon. It's not on any of the films or TV. So, but yeah. So let's see here. How about you, Mr. Classy Thomas?
Well, for me, I have a Darth Vader, and I'm cool with it. I mean, this is a very nice one. It's got nice features. I remember that scene where he took off the helmet and said, "Let me see you with my own eyes." And yet I have to admit that when I saw it in 1977, I knew that was James Earl Jones because I knew his voice. And I was fully expecting that James Earl Jones was going to pop out of that helmet.
Oh, okay.
And because somebody mentioned that before, I said, "Yeah, well, I actually thought that." I was like, "Oh man, we get to see James Earl Jones." And I said, "Got a little wrinkly white man." I said, "This don't look like a Darth Vader. He ain't a bad dog. What's up with that?" So I was a little disappointed, but that is a great sculpt. I mean, it looks exactly as I remember it. So it's not like they did a bad job. And if I did not have a Darth Vader already, then this would probably be the one that I would purchase because it has a lot of cool, accessories. It's got the great lightsaber and everything like that. But I'm content with the one that I have. I mean, it's very nice looking and is in very good condition, and it's a cool figure. So, but for the people who decide they're going to get it, just be happy. This is an awesome figure, and I think that this will be a very good representation in your shelf.
Yeah. Now, Dave, X-Man. I don't think you're not a huge Star Wars fan, right? Or am I wrong?
Not like a lot of folks. I love Star Wars. I feel like if you're not into Star Wars to at least some degree, then those are grounds for deportation. But like, it's like, what country are you really from? But, but yeah, I had the Obi-Wan Vader on order. Day one, that was a pre-order for me. I loved him in that show. That was the version of Vader that I really got into, because he was just so, and I ordered two of them. I was gonna one to rock, one to stop, and I ended up canceling them because I found a killer deal on all the Deadpools that I thought I'd never get because they cost so much. And I was like, well, I can spend the same amount of money on these Deadpools or on these Vaders. So I got the Deadpools, and I am not upset about it. But if I do come back around to that, that'll be the Vader that I get. I absolutely he was just so, for my money, he's never been more menacing than he was in that show. Like when he's hunting everybody down, and then he catches up to Reva, and she thought,
yeah,
dude, that was, and he grabbed with the Force that whole ship. Nah, dude, that's my Vader right there.
He was the best part of that show.
He truly he was. This is iconic as hell, though. This is a really good looking figure. Of all the Vaders that they've come with so far, I mean, they had this sculpt in the quarter scale. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, that's the way to go with it, unless they do another nightlight of Force Ghost Anakin, like original Force Ghost Anakin, with a head that doesn't light up for whatever reason. Then, you're probably not going to get this again in 6 scale. So I would definitely, I would urge any fan of the original trilogy to grab this figure if they're into, having a kick-ass Vader, because this is definitely that. Certainly not for me, but I'm just, that's a different direction. But this is fantastic. I think this is great.
Yeah. So yeah, I know there was a lot of debate amongst those Vaders, the Kenobi, and then this one. And I know some people chose the Kenobi one, or I don't know, some people actually did get both of them. But
people have all three.
oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Let me look at the live chat real quick here. So we have Mr. Yomo saying, "Yo, what's up, fellas? Hello, there, Mr. Yomo.
Yomo,
Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, good to see
Yomo,
you back on here.
Did you put the baby to bed already?
Oh, the baby Yomo, yeah, baby Yomo. Mr. Jose Plus, he's saying, "Getting set up, fellas. About to jump on. Yeah, so we'll bring you on as soon as you get here."
I heard that, pretty boy.
So, let's see. I think any other thoughts on this Darth Vader 40th anniversary figure before we move on to the next one here? Okay.
One thing I do like about this figure is I was just looking at my Kenobi Vader, which I love. Actually, so far my 3 favorite figures this year are the No Way Home, the red and blue Spider-Man, the black suit Spider-Man, and then the Kenobi Vader. But what this Return of the Jedi Vader, I guess, has is the plate at the chest plate. The lights like flicker on and off, or flicker back and forth, not on and off. And the one that's with Kenobi does not. So I just think I like how they did, even just in a span of a few months. They, Hot Toys is still honing some of their technology, so it's a little, it is different. And MRC, was it MRC Collection Ventures? Is that the name of that guy's page? The Hong Kong.
Yeah,
that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He's got a good channel there, and he did last night. He put up a review of it, unboxing and review, and he put the Kenobi next to the Return of the Jedi, and it is. Oh. I mean, there's a couple similarities, but it's a different figure. So.
Yeah, so we have Pop Culture Relics, Mr. Luis is here. Love this figure and stoked to get it. So thank you so much, Mr. Luis, to dropping by here. Again, always appreciative. Thank you for dropping by there. And let me see here. Okay, so actually, let's move on to the next one, unless you guys don't have any other thoughts on this Darth Vader here. And actually, there will be something Darth Vader related tonight for the Keep, Gift, or Destroy. So just wait for that later in the stream. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go forward with this right here, Kidpool figure, 1/6 scale figure. Let's open up the movie canon figure files. So again, Deadpool and Wolverine, release date July 26, 2024. So it just came out a couple weeks ago. Studio distributor, Marvel Studios / Disney. Rotten Tomato score changed a little bit because they got a little bit more reviews in there. But 78% of the critics give it a positive review out of 382 reviews.
Crazy.
And
that should be at least 90. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So. It is.
And then we have the audience thinks 95%.
Fucking Rotten Tomatoes. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go off topic here, but I haven't had so much fun in a movie.
So it's 25,000 submissions of the audience score of the submissions that were in there. And now the worldwide boxes is over $1.1 billion for Deadpool and Wolverine. Awesome. So now it did break the record. It did overthrow Joker as the highest grossing R-rated film. And now it's in the $1 billion movie club. And I'm trying to see if there's any other billion-dollar movies this year so far. I can't remember. I think they might be.
Disney film, I think, right? That
Inside Out?
Inside Out 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. There's Inside Out 2. So this one made it here for this R-rated movie, breaking all these records. We have the price here from Sideshow, $240, expected to ship between July and December of 2025. I don't know why I was thinking that we would get the same time window from the first Deadpool or the Deadpool figure and the Ladypool, and then I saw that this was like still back to normal, shipping range. So this one you do have to wait a while if you want this one here. Now, I think we talked about this last time about was it maybe Ladypool, about the couch And we're thinking that maybe they'll include the couch with this figure because you know how it was by itself. It's its own SKU, its own thing. And it's like, I don't know if people would just buy this figure by itself. I think they want to throw in something else, right? And then we kept seeing that couch everywhere. So it's like, probably going to be on this one. And then sure enough, right, we're getting this couch with this Kidpool. Yeah, so let me actually, we have Mr. Jose Plus in the backstage, the fact checker. Let's bring him now.
Are you an angel? What?
What's up, guys? Hello.
Oh,
hey, guys.
Jose, my dude. What's up?
That's your unofficial intro.
My unofficial intro. I love it, man. I love it.
You were able to get your hair and makeup done, I see.
Yeah, got my hair, got the makeup on, got camera ready. Sorry about that, guys.
Don't spoil Alien, please. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. No spoilers for Alien.
Oh, that's right.
No.
So I think it's only the two of us who have seen Alien Romulus. The rest of the panel has not yet. But
no worries, no spoilers.
I will ask you your thoughts about it in a little bit, in just a little bit.
Okay.
But thank you, Jose, for joining us.
Of course,
here.
good to see all you guys. Sorry I'm late, guys. Had to do a couple of things before I jumped on, but I wanted to join you guys, so here I am.
Not a problem at all, Mr. Jose Plus. And since you're here with us, why don't we start with you? What are your thoughts on this Kidpool?
Kidpool. So the whole casting couch that Aaron was referring to was a major plus there for this figure. I mean, you definitely wanted to add value to it. It's a smaller figure that $240 price tag retail. That's not including shipping or tax from Sideshow at least. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. So the couch. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the
couch in the movie.
No, absolutely, yeah. You make a good point there, Aaron. So it's like, I don't know necessarily if you needed it, but for value wise, I totally get why they included it. So, Kidpool is interesting. I don't think if you are collecting all the Deadpools, like the Lady Deadpool, so on and so forth, and any other potential Deadpools that they're gonna get, then absolutely get this one. Yeah, X-Men. By the way, nice seeing you in person, man. I always see you in the chat, man, but nice seeing you in person, man.
Oh, that's the first time. Okay.
It's the first time I see you in person, man. But I feel like I know you. But yeah, not for me in particular, because I don't think I'm going to get all the other ones. I mean, I said maybe to Lady Deadpool, and I still stand by that. But for now, maybe just Deadpool, I think I'm happy with. And obviously Wolverine, which was the priority for me. But yeah, the Kidpool looks interesting. It looks cool. The water guns, I like the accessory there. But I don't know, $240 is too much. I don't know. I don't necessarily think I want this for my collection.
Yeah, I won't be getting this, but I don't remember. Did he actually have water guns in the movie?
It's actually a she.
Oh, that's right.
Well, the actress is a she, but Kidpool actually I think is a male.
Yes,
in the comics, Kidpool is a boy. Yeah.
But you can't. I mean, at that age,
all these fact checks everywhere. But does he have the water guns? I don't remember.
I don't.
He does.
Yeah, she had water guns.
She does
in the movie. Yeah, she does.
Okay. But let's see. So like I said, I'm not getting this because, like I said, I'm not diving into the whole Deadpool family. Like I said, I didn't even order the Deadpool figure. But let's throw it to you, Aaron. What are your thoughts on this Kidpool?
I wish she had a bigger role in the movie. I can't. For me, I can't justify getting in. That's $240 I could use on another iconic character, a bigger figure. But like X-Men, if you're trying to get the Deadpool Corp, you might as well just get this. And if you want a 1/6 scale casting couch, this is it.
Yeah, it's all torn up and everything. It's like almost...
That is a ratty. That is a ratty.
Deadpool be getting busy.
That's for sure. And we have the proof right there. Mr. Adam 12, what are your thoughts?
This is a tough one for me because As I said, I'm getting Deadpool. I'm getting Lady Deadpool, and I probably wouldn't have gotten Lady Deadpool on its own, but you know, Gio, you and I were both contest winners on the Beagle 6 a couple weeks ago, and Collector Zone was gracious enough. I'm not really a statue collector. I mean, I do have a Dark Knight one over here behind me, but so they're gracious enough to allow me to use, instead of getting a statue, using that credit towards getting, and I'm paying a few bucks extra to getting the Hot Toys Lady Pool figure. So
that's nice.
So I'm getting both of those. I am going to get the Wolverine. You know, now, like, you know, I'd love to some of those photos there.
Adam, you're kind of breaking up. I don't know if everyone else is. I heard that. I heard that. There you go.
Mm-hmm. You hear me now?
Yes, you're good.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good. Go ahead.
So I love to do, you know, have that set up where they're on the couch. But $240, man, before shipping, dude, that's a lot. You know, I went on eBay and I just for the heck of it, to see how much a 1/6 couch is. Like, you go to eBay right now, there's like there's one with someone's got an Iron Man figure sitting on a 1/6 couch for $39.99. There's like 35. Now it's not that couch, but like, you know, I think as Aaron said, this couch wasn't even in the movie. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, and I think this is where Hot Toys is missing out, because they have released Deadpool and they released Lady Deadpool. I'm surprised this one already isn't out, or, you know, isn't coming out beforehand, because they could really cash in on this. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'll be honest with you, I'm on the fence. I do have some sideshow points that are coming due in the next month or so. I'm gonna see. Maybe I might use that. If nothing else comes out that I want, I might use that towards this, or I just might get that $35 couch on eBay.
Yeah,
I think
who's gonna know?
Yeah, I think this should have been the price of like a Hotto figure, maybe like 170, 160 price range. And if they were gonna charge this much, they should have just threw Kidpool in with Lady Deadpool or a 2-pack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the couch from that Ghostface, a third-party figure. It's a white 1/6 scale couch, but this one's all torn up and it's all messed up and everything.
Yeah,
but,
it's a selling point. Yeah.
So let me look into the live chat real quick here. We have Mr. Brick Artemis saying, "What's up, beautiful panel and
Brick.
chats? How you doing, Mr. Brick? Thanks so much for dropping by here as always. Gio, I love that shirt. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Of course, this is from the new design of the Superman costume or whatever. Yeah, the shirt looked cool to me. I'm not sure about the costume itself, but yeah. Let's see. X-Man, what's up, bro? Pop Culture Relic saying what's up to everyone. Jose the Angel says Brick Artemis.
Another one of my nicknames, apparently.
All these nicknames you have there, Jose. Jose,
yeah, I got too many.
Says I wish the guns were different colors, like one yellow and one pink. How the water guns were while we were kids. Yeah, I guess that would kind of make sense, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, Jose, you're busy this week.
Yeah,
you've been on streams a lot this week, right?
I've been on a few, and tomorrow I'm on the Bugle 6 with Brick, so I'll be there. And then I think if Shane has a show on the morning, well, it's the afternoon. Well, I don't even know time difference, but if there's a show, I should probably be most likely on his show too. So
Hope Show, right?
Too many. Yeah, the Hope Show should come back, but I don't want to. I don't know. He hasn't said anything, but he said he might have one this week. So.
Oh, okay. Then Jose himself says, "Yes, I'm in demand." So
yeah. Apparently.
Yeah. Let's see, Mr. Classy Thomas. Have you talked about Kidpool?
No, but yeah, I actually have him on order, and I think that it would have been good if they had added a few more things with it. Like, there were some things with I think someone mentioned, like how Headpool was with the Deadpool. They could have added Headpool to this one and maybe done a sculpted Deadpool the ballsack head, and so that they could have done that instead. And then I think I don't mind the 240. I mean, this is still under what I was paying when I first started collecting the Hot Toy brand of figures, because I think at that time I was paying like $265, so it's still under it. And I know that this is a new body that they've developed, and that could also be accounting for the time frame. I mean, you know, when you have other bodies that are already developed or kind of just are being tweaked, it's easier to kind of get them produced. But I like this figure, and I'm looking forward to it because, yeah, I'm all in on the Deadpool and the variants. And if they give me Peter Pool and what's the other pool I want?
Cowboy.
That would be
that
nice.
guy.
Well, I would consider getting that one.
Yeah, Cowboy would be cool.
Nice pool.
That's the only one, right? I don't know about that one.
I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't mind getting. Even though I haven't seen the movie, I only saw a glimpse of them, but I kind of like the look of that samurai one, the samurai pool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that one might be kind of fun because it's different. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm digging this. I'm really digging just the whole Deadpool thing because, I mean, Deadpool Deadpool's Deadpool, and you know, you gotta love him because he's just such an anarchist. He doesn't care. He just lives his own life the way he wants to, and he's a baddie, but he's a goodie. I mean, you know, you just gotta love Deadpool. So I'm kind of all in on this line, and I think it's kind of cute the fact that that's literally Ryan Reynolds and his family. His wife did the voice of Deadpool.
Right.
There's 2 kids. That's just kind of adorable. So having them together, having a family portrait, you know.
Yeah.
That might
and
be
then
fun.
then normally I'll be like spoilers, Class Thomas, but with that
sorry.
with that $1 billion box office, I think we're good.
But I think it's really kind of cool.
And Classy knows all this information. He hasn't even seen the movie.
Yeah, but I've seen all the reviews. Okay.
Wait, you haven't seen the movie?
Oh, that's right. I
I
didn't
haven't
realize
seen
that.
the movie.
I forgot about
you're
that.
anti-theater, aren't you?
What?
I'm still.
Oh man!
I don't go to theaters.
I can't imagine like this movie. There are some movies that gotta be experienced in the theater.
Well, that's
unless your home setup is that good.
Well, that's the reason why I made a really extensive home theater.
Okay.
So when it's streaming, then I can kind of get a similar experience, and I don't have to worry about other people's cooties.
Okay, there you go.
Hey,
there you go.
I'm with that. Hell yeah, dude.
Or maybe like in a month from now, when the customers or the audience decreases, you can hop in there and maybe
That's
just
true.
put like 2 people in there. I'm sure it'll still be in theaters, maybe a month or so, maybe a few more weeks. But I don't think Disney's gonna rush to put this on Disney Plus quite yet. They're just making way too much money right now to be doing that.
I'm a patient guy. I can wait a little bit.
But who hasn't spoken about Kidpool yet? Have you, X-Man?
Nope.
Go ahead.
I gotta say, I wish I had the restraint that a lot of people have. Like I see a lot of figures that I really, really like, and I want to wait for a lot of stuff. But on the other hand, I'm glad that I don't, because this is one of those that I know I'm not going to get crosshaired on, because I already ordered them.
Okay.
And like, I don't care. This could be $300 without a couch. I still would do it.
Wow.
I ordered my first hot toy in April of 2022. Right after the Batman happened, I was like, I need that.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, well, I guess I'm good. No.
I think we all had that thought process.
Yeah. But like this one right here, because I was watching before I even started, like I'm sure a lot of people, I was watching Justin and Ryan and and all the guys, talking about figures. Because we've all, I think it's safe to say we've all been collectors of some type for the long haul, even before Hot Toys.
Yeah.
And that really, was taking care of that part of my brain, watching everybody else do it after getting out of it for a little while. But then this right here, I've wanted this since before. Like I wanted the Deadpool core. Before I even decided to start buying Hot Toys, I wanted the Deadpool core. Like I wanted Lady Deadpool. I wanted Kidpool. I'm gonna have to find some lightsabers for her because I want her to have the lightsabers like in the comics.
Okay.
And it's just like I've got a good strong Deadpool core right now, but like Headpool is the only one that's actually in it, aside from Deadpool that I have. So having all of these is just the best thing ever. Not for my wallet, but for me, it's great.
Right.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like I will 100%. I've already got Kidpool and Ladypool. I got everybody on order, and I'm so excited for this. This has been the best worst thing. Oh man, this is
the infamous couch that started it all.
I think when I get my couch, I'm probably going to try to paint a few UV painted sections so you can see the black light on it, and you can see little stains on the couch.
I think what makes this hard is if this was 180, maybe. 180 for sure. I'd be like, take my money.
If it was,
but I'm just looking at my orders here on Sideshow. So Obi-Wan Kenobi Mandalorian armor, 265. I've the Darth Sidious pre-ordered, 265. The Stormtrooper with Death Star environment that I got a couple weeks ago, $240.
Yeah.
And that couch, dude, that couch looks awesome. And listen, the Kidpool's not too shabby either, but is the value there the same as those other full size figures?
Oh, certainly not.
I don't
Absolutely
know.
not.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know. That's what I'm struggling with.
No,
I mean, that couch looks awesome. Is it $240 worth?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. That's why they had to add in. That's why they had to include a Kidpool in there, right?
Well, think about it this way: when Rocket Raccoon, when his all right, so him and Cosmo.
Yeah.
That one's not
overpriced.
cheap.
I'm not getting that.
How much? How much was that, by the way? I forgot how much that was. Was it over?
I can't remember, but I
that one's overpriced too.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how much, but I was shocked at the price of it, and even the second
285.
one, 280.
Oh, damn! Shit.
Yeah, and
no couch,
on that one, Adam.
You guys.
Yeah, and the Infinity War one was that was just Rocket. That one was kind of up there also, but it's a small figure, and I know it had a lot of extra. Like the weapons and things like that, and all these little tiny things that came with it. But still, I think that when people look at the size of the actual figure, you don't feel like you're getting as much if it's a small figure without having some other stuff on top of it. And it may have cost Hot Toys a similar amount of money to develop it, to sculpt a new body, come up with the smaller accessories and things like that, but you still don't think you're getting the most for your money. So I kind of get that, but I don't think the 240. I mean, I think everything's kind of overpriced at this point, but I don't think 240 is unreasonable. It's not an amount that I would not pay, but if it started creeping up into the $300 range, I probably would have passed.
Yeah. We have Storm dropping by. Hi, everyone. Hello there, Miss Storm.
Great name.
Thank you so much for dropping by here. She's usually on the movie show, and so she's in here right now. So thank you so much for dropping by, Miss Storm. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see. So, any other thoughts on Kidpool before we move on to the Catwoman JAZZINC'S update?
I do want to say I love that they're doing this. Obviously, for my own reasons, but even more than that, I'm very excited for other possibilities now because they finally said, okay, we'll make a younger character. Obviously, it's not quite the same as if they made Harry Potter or whatever, but maybe now people can have an Omega. Maybe now they can make a young Anakin. Maybe maybe they're finally getting over that weird ass fear that they had of making younger characters that people actually want to have. So this is definitely, if nothing else, a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I do think that the smaller figures, I really do think that in terms of the deal, I think it would be really, really cool if they started selling these as 2-packs. Sell this smaller figure with one of the larger figures. You charge a little bit more, but you get the 2 figures. And I think that might be a way that at least in the minds of the sellers, they really feel like they're getting a much better bargain and a much better deal. But
oh sure, yeah. Who doesn't want a young Anakin and a young Padme, or Sebulba?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Or Watto?
Yeah.
And it opens up a lot of opportunities there. Yeah.
To your point, Classy, so they're selling Lady Deadpool for $280. So let's say they charged $500, okay? And they charge $500 for Lady Deadpool, Kidpool, and the couch. I'd get that because I feel like you're getting some value there.
Yeah. And then plus you're also getting the weapons and these other accessories, and so that would be a very, you're right. I think that would be a really, something that you really feel like you're getting the value for it.
Yeah. So let's go and move on to the next one here. So we have this Catwoman 6-scale figure updates from JAZZINC'S. So Joost did a video, and let me show that real quick. Actually,
where's my EpiPen?
Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, there you go. No, wait. There it is. Okay, so there's like quite a few SKUs options that you have for this Catwoman, and I'm actually very excited for this. I'm very interested in this because I do want a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. I don't have a Keaton Batman yet. And the one that I'm getting is from the '89, so I don't know if I'm actually going to get a Batman Returns figure if they do announce, because I already have the '89 and I don't want to have to buy like 2 for the same iteration. But I'm excited for this because I know they've been working on this for at least openly for a few months. So it is supposed to come up for pre-order at the end of September. I mean, I guess that could change, but that is the target according to this video. That's the information that we got, that update. And they have the clean sculpt version and the battle damage version, and then they have the deluxe version that'll have the diorama bases, and there's another one that's battle damage deluxe as well. So they have quite a few of them going on there. And then Jose, I know you have some JAZZINC'S figures or vehicles, or is it just vehicles? Just vehicles, right?
I just have the Millennium Falcon cockpit.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Wow.
But
that's pretty big, isn't it?
But
yeah.
Were you interested in getting this Catwoman?
So, yeah, absolutely. Michelle Pfeiffer. I always bring this up whenever I get the chance to talk about her Catwoman. She's from my hometown. She was born here. She ended up moving to LA by high school era, I believe. But she was born here. So you go to restaurants and they have her picture hanging and stuff like that. People that came from from here. So absolutely want a Michelle Pfeiffer.
Where's
I
here?
almost, huh?
Where's here?
Well, I live in a city called Santa Ana. It's in Orange County.
Santa Ana, okay. And that's where she's from. Wow.
I used to live there when I was up until I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And then we moved over here. But
see,
there's a few people. Also, Michael B. Jordan's he was born here. But he ended up moving to New Jersey, so he spent most of his life in New Jersey. But he was born here, so yeah, you'll see his picture here too. But anyways, yeah, Jazz Inc. I have the Falcon cockpit. I was trying to move the camera a little bit so you could kind of see it, but it's right over there. It's a pretty big piece. Over there.
Oh yeah.
Man, look at that thing. Imagine an entire
compared to that Catwoman too. Wow.
Yeah, you see the Catwoman, the bat pod for reference there. But
okay.
Do you have Han and Chewie in there?
I do. Yes.
Nice.
And so yeah, in terms of Catwoman, I definitely want a version. There's good to have these options. We were breaking it down like on Marco's and Ty's show the other day.
Oh, okay.
And you know, there was a lot of concerns on whether there's too many SKUs, and I'd definitely love to hear what you guys think, because I personally think that it can get confusing. I get that, but I think that I don't really see how you could do this without that many SKUs. You know, like, unless you eliminated the basic versions and you only had DX for each one, right? So just a DX clean and a DX battle damaged, and then the 2-pack. But I think that because he felt that he committed to the $300 price range, he felt he needed to provide the basic option for both the clean and the battle damaged. So because of that, I think that he felt he needed to provide that option. But other than eliminate those options, I think that that's kind of all he had to do. I mean, he could do in this situation. So I don't know, like, because I'm trying to think, I'm like, well, price range, like, I'm thinking basic is 300, DX is going to be in the $500 range, right? And then 2-pack 1,000, right? So that's most likely where it's going. So I don't know.
I think he's.
Go ahead.
He
Class.
may be pushing the 2-pack. I think he may try to get that between 800 and 900.
Yeah. Because if you get it,
we get them together. It's like you get a little bit of a discount sometimes.
Wait, so the 2-pack. If you get the 2-pack, will you be getting 4 bases, diorama bases?
That's the conundrum, right?
Well, you get
and they're the same. 2 of them are the same, right?
Yeah, my understanding is that you get the two Hell Here dioramas.
Yeah.
You get a total of 6 head sculpts, 3 battle damage, and 3 of the clean ones. And then you get you get everything with the ultimate DX, everything with the clean and 3
clean and battle damage
and battle damage. Yeah, so you kind of get everything. But I may actually send a message out to him. I'm thinking that for the 2-pack, because for me, I would not need 2 Hell Here.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going with that. Class. I was about to mention that.
Yeah, do 1 and then do a base, a more simple base that you use for the other figure, but just give me one of the and reduce the price.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly where I was going with it, Classy, because I noticed that when we were going over the 2-pack, because it's like, well, you're getting kind of 2 of everything with that, and it's just like, well, do you really need 2 whips? Do you really need 2 Hell Here dioramas, 2 tasers, 6 or 5, or I don't know how many, 4 cats? It's like, do you need that many cats?
You do need
maybe.
She does have a shitload of cats, so I mean, I guess I'll be okay with that. But the other
but do you need 2 tasers? I mean, I don't know. It's like, so I feel like
maybe not.
I feel like you can change that up and have different accessories, maybe exclusive accessories just for that.
Like maybe an unmasked sculpt.
Ooh, okay. Hello.
See, like, I mean, they paid for the license. Let's use it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's right.
Yeah.
So I was confused. I was confused with the 2-pack. I was like, so you're giving us like basically 4 bases. 2 of them. So we're getting like duplicates of each base.
2 bases.
Right,
2 bases,
and then a duplicate.
Yeah. So whatever's in both of the ultimate DXs, you basically get a clean ultimate and a battle damage ultimate. So everything that you see listed in there, that's what comes in the 2-pack. But yeah, I really do think they should reduce it to 1 base, or do like they did with the Joker 2-pack and give me a second, like you had the jail cell and then you got a regular base. Do something like that. Or one thing that I would like for the battle damage one, I would love for him to put one of those transformers that she used with the with the taser to electrocute Shrek. That would be a pretty awesome. You know,
I know you're talking about.
Max Shrek. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got that
Yeah.
now.
Diorama.
The big green guy.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What?
not that guy.
But then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. The guy's name. What's his name? Christopher Walken, the creepiest character in that movie.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
He was so good.
He was.
He was.
He was so good.
That was the first. That was when I was first introduced to Christopher Walken. Like that was the first time I ever saw him in anything.
Yeah.
And I thought he was so off-putting. I thought he was so weird and creepy. And we got fucking the Penguin, we got Catwoman, but I was more put off with Christopher Walken's character. So I thought that was kind of funny. But
weirdest character in any movie that he's in.
It's funny you guys think he's weirder than the Penguin, and Penguin literally bites a guy's nose. But
right.
Well, the thing is with the Penguin, it's like we know why with the Penguin, right? Like, we get it. With Max Shrek, it's like, who hurt you? You know, like
there's something there, right? There's something there that I don't know, I can't see, but there's something weird and mysterious there. That's why it kind of like creeps me out more.
Yeah, he's
gotta have more cowbell.
He's a privileged guy who's got lots of money.
So I thought that was kind of hilarious.
Most dangerous kind of villain you can have.
But I don't know which one. I know for sure I want the Hell Here base, the diorama base. I for sure want that. I haven't decided.
That's iconic.
I need to see what the ultimate figure is going to look like. I mean like the actual prototype. I know we get all these little images here in the video and stuff, but once I actually see the prototype when that actually goes for pre-order, I do want to see it because I don't know if I would want the clean or the battle damage. I'm probably going to lean towards the battle damage, but for sure I want that base. I don't think I would need to do a 2-pack though, at least not me. And then I know Brick asked the question here. It says, how much is the 2-pack? And we don't know yet. Yeah. The only thing that we know is that the single or the basic, they're $300, whether you want the clean Catwoman or the battle damage.
Yeah.
And then we're just kind of guessing about the ultimates or the 2-pack at this point.
So for the Ultimate DX, if you got the clean Catwoman Ultimate DX, that comes with like the leather head sculpt mask and like the Michelle Pfeiffer head sculpt and that image to the top right.
No.
Oh no, those are just images. Yeah, those aren't sculpts or prototypes or anything.
Can you fast forward, Gio, to he shows you the 3 examples.
Aiming fourth, Sigbert.
Of the 3 heads.
Oh, we got an ad.
Oh
yeah, I'm not logged in. That's here. Skip it. Right here. Okay, so let's see. So with the 3 heads, right?
Keep going. Yeah, more.
Oh,
right there.
There you go.
No, so these are the 3 that you'd get for the battle damaged. I think he shows you.
That's
these are standard.
It says battle damage right there.
I know.
Yeah, no, because if you look at it.
Oh, okay. It doesn't.
Oh yeah.
No.
This is battle damage.
No, you're right.
This is battle
these are the
damage.
battle damage. Yeah,
right.
these
Yeah,
are.
because look at the face.
Look
Look at the expression. Yeah, it just doesn't have the hair.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So that image in the first image of just Michelle Pfeiffer with her, long blonde hair without the mask, that is not a sculpt. That's just an image.
Not included at the moment. A lot of people are asking for that, and I would suggest, like X-Men was saying, that instead of another diorama base, a 2 of the same, maybe give us that exclusive head sculpt for the Ultimate DX 2-pack.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Somebody said, because I mentioned it in the post on Facebook, and somebody hit me back saying that he had mentioned doing that in like an accessory pack. I can't find where he said that anywhere though. It's a lot to sort through.
He was saying he wants to do a civilian Selena Kyle, like a civilian version.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, before
right, here's
thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That right there you see because I think if you fast forward more, Gio, you'll be able to see the clean version as well. The 3 sculpts for the clean.
Let me see. That's all the battle damage, right?
Yeah, battle damage.
Maybe it's in the back.
Or maybe.
Oh, wait.
Well, they're still trying to figure out they're still trying to figure out the regular ones, though, aren't they? Because they're all renders, I think, right now, aren't they?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
that
looks
looks
he has
that really
one
good,
with the,
man.
With the tongue sticking.
Yeah, this
out
looks
for the
fantastic.
licking one.
So this is still the battle
These look
damage, right?
great. Yeah, these look so good.
Yeah, I think that's why it's like the likeness is strong on all three, and it's like and then it's like how can you pass on that battle damage with the hair and oh man, it's
looks
tough.
amazing. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the actual reveal, and so it's coming up. I know he initially said like in July and August, but now it's the end of September.
If I were to get the
Right-
battle
right.
damage,
Clean right there.
what am I gonna do with the base? You know, like that doesn't even, you know, like I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. Like if
Okay.
you get the battle damage, well, that doesn't fit with the apartment, you know, diorama.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And for me,
No,
like
I agree that I agree because why would you
Yeah.
want to have the apartment when that's not the scene that she has that battle damage scene?
yeah,
It's like give us a sewer diorama then. You know what I mean? Give us a little penguins. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
I'd be fine without one at all. Honestly, I just want her. But yeah, that apartment with the clean suit, that's iconic. I gotta get both.
That's an awesome scene. Like I'm just picturing in my head right now, and yeah. So I guess I need to see which one. I'll probably end up getting the battle damage because I just don't have much of it. So I may just go with that. But
So this one's the clean. So this is the one. This is basically what you'll get with either the basic $300 version and with the DX. But with the DX, you'll get 2 more sculpts, which will be the clean. So you get 2 more, and one of them is the one that they're showing later in the render with the bird in the mouth, and then also the tongue. So like so basically you can like pose her like licking herself and also have the bird in her mouth.
didn't he mention something about a bird cage or something like that?
He had mentioned that before, yes.
Okay, because I don't. It's not anywhere in there in this.
It's not listed on the accessories, no.
Yeah, because I think I remember him saying about that, but I didn't see it there. But any other thoughts on this, guys?
You know, I have to say that I really do appreciate Joost and that he is making such an effort to provide such details and such detailed accessories for this figure, because this is a most beloved and favorite figure. Everybody thinks fondly of Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. And so the fact that he's treating it with such respect, and evidently Michelle Pfeiffer seems to be very pleased with it because she signed off on it. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
what isn't that awesome to have Michelle Pfeiffer say, yeah, I like that. That looked just like me back in the day when I was doing my thing, you know, cha 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 cha. You know,
Looks like you look like her dancing in Scarface. Classy. Aaron's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I don't.
You haven't seen Scarface, Aaron?
Bless your heart, Aaron.
I haven't.
You still good.
You know, the only reason I saw Scarface, I'll tell you this, Aaron. The only reason I saw Scarface was when I was in the 3rd grade. So this is the 3rd grade. I don't know, how old are you in the 3rd grade? We're talking about like probably 10. I had a group of friends that all they could talk about was Scarface. Like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And they were imitating the quotes from the movie and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, I guess I really got to watch this Scarface movie. So I remember I tried to go rent it by myself, but they wouldn't let me. So I think I got my parents to rent it for me, and then I saw Scarface, and I'm like, this is not a kids movie. You're like, what the hell?
Definitely
Your
not.
parents didn't know what Scarface was?
No,
And they let you, oh my gosh.
That's
we
actually-
watched it.
That's actually kind of the situation. That's kind of the situation with my parents, because they don't really watch movies. I'm the movie guy, and
Yeah.
when I was
Movie
younger,
canon.
like I would just watch whatever, and they didn't know what it was. So so I watch a lot of like R-rated movies and stuff like that. But so yeah, let's see. I think I saw someone in the live chat. Oh yeah, Brick says that he really wants this. So
I do. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Bri.
Yeah.
I
this
think
is
right now
Superman.
I'm right there with you, Gio. Like I probably would go battle damage, but it's like I don't necessarily like going battle damage. I always try to go clean because it feel like it just fits overall more with the aesthetic of a collection, you know. But with this one, it's like, oh no,
That hair,
man.
though.
Yeah, that looks so
That was
good.
a
So I'm
really
like,
good scene.
That looks awesome.
Looks great.
Yeah, and see, both of them, you know, represent a beginning and an approach toward the end. I mean, just being able to see the difference between those two stages of Catwoman in this movie are just so, they're so different, and they're so, I mean, you can see her becoming more and more jaded as she continues along her Catwoman journey. And so I love it. I just love it.
So the only way to get a both a clean and battle damage head sculpt is to get the 2-pack.
yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Unless you want to buy them separately, but I don't know why you would do that. But
Yeah, exactly.
because he said it would be cheaper if you get the 2-pack, I believe he said.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, well, what if you get like a basic of one of them and then you get a DX of the other one? Like, would it even out, or would it just to still be better to just get the 2-pack? I guess it just
That's what I'm
depends.
considering.
I guess you gotta wait till you see the SKUs and see what they're charging.
Yeah.
And also, we
'cause-
got to remember they don't got the worldwide license on this, so we're gonna have to get this through SPAC or 1/6 kit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
See, like for the battle damage one, for me, because I'm looking at the head sculpts, I'm like, yeah, they're all different sculpts, but I mean, 2 of them are just they're so similar though, right? And depending on which one comes with the basic, I might be fine with that.
Oh, okay.
I might be okay with that and get the deluxe, you know, of the other one and call it a day. Because like, even if you just had the battle damage suit,
Yeah.
but had the clean sculpts, I mean, she transitions throughout the movie, and it isn't until the very end where her hair is all sticking out and the cowl is all messed up too. So you can put the clean sculpt onto the battle damaged body, and it'll still be to a degree movie accurate.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's a lot you can
I
do.
guess it just it just depends on the price, right? Like if so it's the basic is 300, but also we're gonna have to add whatever the seller fee, right? So it may, let's say maybe 350, 360 or whatever's, and then you know the DX is probably gonna be 550 or so, right? And then the 2-pack, if he does give a short discount, let's say 800, 850, so it's like maybe 900. So it's like we're gonna have to like try to do the math, you know, the mental gymnastics in our heads and be like, you know, should we do basic and DX, or should I just do 2-pack, or what should we do? You know.
So would you be surprised? Would you be shocked if we see that Hot Toys announces Catwoman before this one?
Absolutely not.
Man,
No.
screw Hot Toys.
We'll do it.
So-
They've
Absolutely
had how
not.
long to do this? We wanted this for how long? And they've sat
well,
on
now,
it. And
well,
they
now they
sat
got
on it.
some. Yeah,
I don't give a rip. Hot Toys can come out tomorrow and say, I'm going to give you the diorama. I'm going to give you 2 dioramas. I'm going to give you 12 head sculpts. I'm going to give you a naked ass Michelle Pfeiffer. You can have all of it for $500. I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to spend $1,000 on those 2-packs. Fuck you.
Now, how is Jazz Inc. in terms of? I've never ordered anything from them. How are they in terms of, you know? Are they pretty reasonable in their timeline? Like at least like Hot Toys, or is this isn't like INART where
They get the stuff out. They get the stuff out.
They ship pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, because see, I actually have the what do you call that? The Vulture figure, and I actually bought that. I think it was almost after it was completely sold out. I bought it when he was just starting to release them, and so when I ordered mine, he was actually in the process of releasing them, and I got mine pretty quickly. But and that's quite a figure too. I mean,
how's that Vulture figure, Classy?
It's actually really good. The figure itself, I mean, it's got the actual leather bomber coat. It has that helmet with the goggles. I don't think it lights up. I'm not sure if it does. I have to check. It's been a while since I've
It
gone
should,
in the
yeah.
box.
It should.
But the wings actually are held up on like they have a special stand that holds the wings up for you, because they're really big, and they are a little bit heavy. So there's a special stand for it. So you can't really. So it's mainly a figure that you're going to put in more of what did it call the pose where you're more,
The museum pose?
The museum pose, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the wings aren't going to be able to really move, so
okay.
So that's what you probably have to do with it. But it's a very dynamic figure. It looks really good.
Now, Aaron, I know that you made your thoughts already on the whole Batman, Keaton, and all that stuff. But any thoughts at all on this Catwoman?
This is not my Catwoman, but I can appreciate them making this, and it does look good. And for those that are getting it, kudos to you. You got your Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, the definitive one, right here.
Yeah,
Aaron, who's your Catwoman?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'll probably say
Or the
Zoe
kid.
Kravitz.
Zoe
Oh,
Kravitz?
Zoe Kravitz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to show me something right now, Aaron.
Hey, we need her too. She was really good.
Isn't JAZZINC also working on
I think
Zoe
he's talking about it.
Catwoman?
He's talking about it. Yeah.
He said he was gonna. Last time we spoke with him, we had him on Philly's channel, and we pressed him about that, and he was saying that most likely what's gonna happen is that he's probably gonna put it up to a vote, and then like he's had like 3 or 4 other figures that he was thinking about.
Oh, that's right.
And then
yeah.
kind of let the group decide. But a lot of people have been telling him.
Go ahead.
No, just a lot of people have been telling him to do Kravis. So I mean, I don't really. I feel like
INART didn't do it.
I feel like the poll is going to be. From what I remember the choices he said. I think that because he had mentioned like Poison Ivy as well.
Yes.
And a few other ones. So
Batgirl.
Yeah. So, but I still think Kravis will probably win out because I think the demand is there. So, and with all these Batmans that we're getting in our collections, I feel like the demand is there, and I think like people can live like a little longer without the Poison Ivy and the Batgirl, but people really want the Zoe Kravitz. So.
I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna vote for Poison Ivy because I need that Uma Thurman. Poison Ivy.
I mean, I grew up with her too, man. But I know what you're talking about, man.
If he does Poison Ivy, I think he needs to do 2 versions of it. He needs to do the version of her when she came out of the ape costume, and we need the one where she had the Ivy eyebrows and the part red hair, part green type of thing. I think with that it would be great if he gave us 2 looks for Poison Ivy from that movie, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, I do think Zoe Kravitz is gonna win though. I do think I remember I think he said something that it's a matter of who would go first, and that's how they'll go with the voting, right?
Yeah.
So and I do think Zoe Kravitz will. I think it'll win. I think everyone will want her first, even though I want Poison Ivy, but.
Hey, as long as I get Julie Newmar at some point, make whoever y'all want. As long as I get Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt and maybe even Lee Merriweather.
Cool. Yeah.
And then Yvonne Craig's Batgirl. Give me all those. I want all of those. I'm okay with whatever. As long as I get them, I'm good.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad that he's looking at trying to do this because, I think there has not been a lot of love for the femme fatale. And Batman has such iconic villains, and his female villains are beyond par. They are the best female villains around.
Yeah,
I can't think of any female villain in any other franchise that's better than a Batman female villain. So
I'll probably agree with that. Yeah,
I really hope that he kind of dives in and gives us this, because I would have a display of just Catwoman, nothing but the different looks of Catwoman.
Oh, okay.
We can leave. I love Halle Berry, but we can leave her out.
Okay.
We don't need that version.
We just had the anniversary, the 20-year anniversary of that movie.
20 years.
Classy. If they did a version and it was a Halle Berry Catwoman and she looked incredible, like the next level, like great figure, would you be tempted to buy it?
X-Men's like, nope.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll just have to accept her as Catwoman and just forget the movie because that was pretty awful.
It was
like
pretty
Roman
weird,
Coliseum stuff. Feed that to the lions, bro. Nah.
Yeah, but she was a good sport in accepting that Razzie Award though.
Yes,
for Catwoman. So
was.
That was cool. I like that. Brick Artemis says, Hot Toys doing this. We see this all the time. So I think that the Hot Toys will make Catwoman, or this particular Catwoman. And then, Jose says, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Could see them teasing Catwoman with the Batman Returns announcements.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do that all the time.
Probably,
yeah. And then Brick says, I love to see Pulp Fiction figures. Yeah, so think about talking about Uma Thurman.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Uma Thurman there. Then also he mentioned Jurassic Park Jeep. And oh my god, that would be so tempting. Oh
yeah, yes. I think we talked about that too. And I was telling him, he's like, yeah, man, if you're gonna do the Jeep, you got to do Alan Grant, you got to do Laura Dern, and all these other people, and then the dinosaurs. T-Rex. Well, I don't know about T-Rex, but I told him of Velociraptor because I think that size-wise, because T-Rex in 6 scale. Imagine how big that is.
What the Brontosaurus? What is that? That dinosaur?
And then they
long leg,
the
long neck.
They need to do that big pile of poop that she was digging through to find out why the one was getting sick. So just
that Triceratops. Yeah.
And she can just kind of dig in there with her gloves.
But wouldn't that be cool though? Like you can get the Jeep, and then like a Velociraptor. You get the Alan Grant, Laura Dern. So like that'd be cool. Like
the girl, I don't remember the girl's name in Jurassic Park, but they would definitely have to have her.
Laura Dern.
Something.
No, the younger girl.
Ariana.
Oh, Lex.
The granddaughter.
Ariana something or other.
Yeah.
So if they were to make her, they need to have the little Jello and the spoon and shit.
Yeah.
Definitely should have that.
The egg with the thing with the mosquito, right? That'd be cool.
Oh, the amber, yeah.
I have a what do you call it? A paperweight of it in my office. It was a gift. So it just has the little amber there with the little mosquito in there. Brick Artemis says 1/6 scale dino poop. Okay, yeah, that's right. But dang, if the Jeep came with the night vision goggles, yeah, that'd be cool. Actually, that'd be really cool. Adam, I think you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I recently heard that Spielberg first offered Alan Grant's role to Harrison Ford.
Oh, really?
And
yeah, I think I heard
that would have been an interesting what if in that alternate universe. Yeah. If kind of similar character. I think probably that's why he didn't take it. He probably felt maybe similar to Indiana Jones.
He would have wanted to get killed off in the first movie, probably though.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah. So there's that.
That would have been an interesting, just like if Tom Selleck was Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah,
which never happened,
Yeah,
but it's still, even in your saying that, it's hard for me to picture Harrison Ford playing that role because the actor who played him is so embedded in that role now. I can't remove him from my brain.
Yeah, because we've seen it.
And I know that Harrison Ford probably could have done a great job, but it's hard for me to envision it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same situation with
Sam Neill, right?
Other situations.
Sam Neill,
Sam Neill. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's move on to the first statue that I'm going to talk about, and this is the Neo Prime One Studios. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron, but you've purchased some statues, right?
Just one from Prime One.
Okay, so you probably have a little bit more knowledge, at least when it comes to statues. I haven't purchased a single statue, so I may ask you if you know anything about the whole process of Prime One Studios or just general thoughts of that. But again, this is a Neo from the first Matrix movie. A lot of you guys, this is my favorite film, single favorite film. So I saw this and I thought it looks, of course, amazing. I'm not going to get this because I'm not going to jump into the statue. Statue.
And it says 1,400 there, but the shipping on Prime One's website, that's like another 800.
Oh shit!
So it's shipping with the statues that really kills you.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so I knew it was going to be a lot on that too, and the actual regular price or the actual price of the statue is $13.99, and expected to ship in November of 2025 to February of 2026. So I'm still waiting for, because I don't know if Hot Toys is gonna do another Matrix figure, but we do know that INART has mentioned that they are gonna do the first Matrix figures. I don't know if they'll do it this year or maybe next year. So I'm waiting for that. I definitely do want a Neo, but mainly I want something that's beyond Neo. Like Trinity, Morpheus, the agents. Agent Smith and stuff like that. But yeah, this statue looks amazing to me. So I'm gonna throw it to you, Adam. I don't know. Do you have any statues?
I do have. It's. I don't know if it was DC Direct or where it got. It's right over here. It's from the Dark Knight Returns. It's Batman on a horse. I think it was in the third, right there. See it?
Can't really see it.
Kind of barely see it. It's
oh yeah.
It's from the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns.
That's dope.
Okay.
Batman. There's a part in it where he's on a horse and he's fighting. He's with the mutant gang there. So that's the only one I have. I have a Darth Vader bust. You can't see it. That I think it was like a Gentle Giant bust, but I don't have any other statues. I mean, this looks awesome. I love the Matrix. If they came out with the new Hot Toys, I'd consider getting that.
Yeah, me too.
How about INART?
Sure. But probably not this.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
little bit of my price range.
Yeah, yeah. That's too much.
Unless it came with the couch and a kid pool.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I think there's a couch somewhere at one point, and the chair, Morpheus,
a big red chair.
Yeah, that's true.
Chair.
Right.
Yeah, but so yeah, like I said, I don't collect.
So I'm probably gonna
statues,
red
but
pill
do
this
think
one. I think.
You're gonna what now?
Red pill. Which one's the one you don't take? Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Prime One had a showcase where they showed this off, and I guess this just went up for pre-order, right? Or no?
I think it's about to. I need to check on the date actually. I want to say maybe next week, unless it's already there. But it's about to go on pre-order if it's not already.
Yeah, when they showed this statue off at the end, they showed the Godzilla -1 statue. That's really has my eyes right now. But it's just the shipping, man. It really kills you. That's like another 4 Hot Toys right there. You really play it smart.
Just for the shipping and the
yeah,
that's crazy.
And they're space killers.
Yeah.
Is it coming? Is it coming from overseas? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'd say, I'll drive over and pick it up, but no.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah.
You can take a flight to China or something. I don't know. Let's see. So you're most
Pacific Bridge.
You're most liking the statue though. He's a big Matrix fan as well, so he's enjoying this. Brick saying that -1 statue is beautiful.
It is.
Do we know how much that one is?
I think around 2,500 maybe.
Oh shit! And plus the shipping situation you just talked about. So.
Yeah, the thing is that I think it's 3rd scale, and it has a whole city diorama with people running, and it lights up.
Oh
and
shit!
stuff like that.
I need to see that actually. I haven't seen it. The statue, I mean, but I need to see that. Sounds cool. But I'm not going to spend that money on Godzilla or any statue. I'm not even willing to get paid for this one. But I just thought it looked cool. That was it. I just wanted to mention it.
Hot Toys needs to tackle this again. I'll get it.
I'm surprised. It's the 25th anniversary. I'm surprised they haven't done anything. I still don't care about anniversaries. I don't know.
Maybe that's why INART is saying that they might actually do that. Maybe it has to do with the anniversary.
As much as it wouldn't make sense, but I have John Wick and Neo next to each other when they come out with that John Wick.
Oh, that one's about to come out.
I'm so ready for that John Wick.
Yeah,
that one's about to come out, right? Like I think it's October.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
And I haven't pre-ordered it yet. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't pre-ordered, but I'm debating if I need to cancel him or not.
No,
but
gotta
because all
have
the
John
other
Wick,
because
bro.
all the other shit that's coming out right now.
Crazy.
Excuse me. Yoma says it looks great, but I need some Matrix figures. So Morpheus, Trinity, Neo, Smith. At least he says, yeah.
Yeah, I've got those 4 figures. I'm not sure. I think Neo might be the Hot Toys one, but I don't think that Morpheus and Trinity and Agent Smith are.
No,
but they look good. But they do look good. But I don't think they're all Hot Toys.
Yeah, I believe. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Especially Jose. I believe they only made the first Matrix and then the Matrix Resurrections figure.
Yeah, they only did Neo.
Yeah, because
I think I remember.
I think I would have picked up a Hot Toys Trinity by now if that was the case. But yeah, I know there's some other third-party ones that people have made, but yeah, I know it wasn't a Hot Toys.
Were these movies big in Asia?
I don't know, actually.
Do you know? Or China?
Yeah.
Did they ever come out there?
It's kind of hard. Well, as far as the newest one, I don't think anyone saw the new one, but the first one, obviously the first one did well. I just don't know what the box office was compared to domestic and internationally, and then obviously in China or stuff like that. I wouldn't know that. But Brick says, I remember liking this movie, but I've only seen all of them all the way through one time. So yeah, any other thoughts on this Neo statue?
I feel like if INART does tackle the Matrix, we won't get it until like 2028, especially with the way they're shipping stuff.
Yeah,
if they announce it this year, that is.
Yeah.
Have they finished delivering all the Batman?
No. Maybe like 10%.
Wow,
Kiko was just talking about it the other day.
Oh yeah, Kiko is not happy.
Oh shit! But at least they finished Gandalf by now, right? I would think that they finished.
I don't even know.
Okay, so yeah,
probably.
I don't know.
I just because I have the Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman. I want that figure ASAP. I don't want
that is beautiful.
2 years for it.
Oh, I did pre-order that one.
Beautiful that figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yemo says Hot Toys have done a Sentinel, I think, as well. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll look into that actually. That's a Sentinel. If INART does it, Hot Toys will. Says Brick Artemis.
Yeah. He's right.
How sad is that?
I think Howard Shan's got like a whole packet full of prototypes in his drawer. Just pulls it out. Here you go.
It's like, oh, INART announced this, or Mars Toys announced it, or whatever. JAZZINC'S is doing shit now, or they're talking about it. That's we got that George Clooney tease, because I know JAZZINC was, or Jost was talking about it.
They were talking about it.
Yeah, they were talking about it, and all of a sudden we get this fucking George Clooney, which I'm cool with because that's what I need. But to me, it's like that was kind of like funny there.
They also teased the Robert Pattinson Batmobile too. Remember they teased that, especially around the same time they were talking about it. They
never came out with that.
Yeah, but it was really funny. I saw a on JAZZINC'S website. Yost was asking for feedback from the members. He said, I'm trying to decide whether or not to do this Batmobile from he said, I have the license. And at the time, I think he said he was the only one that had the 1/6 license for that vehicle. But then I saw Hot Toys do it, and I saw someone on chat, and I said, I don't think Hot Toys is going to put out the car because I don't think they have the license for it. And of course, the rest of the chat was telling me how wrong I was. Haven't seen it, have we? Now we did get the motorcycle, and JAZZINC still went forward to do the Charger. So I think that was when they were out there chasing licenses, and I don't think that Hot Toys was able to secure it for that particular vehicle.
Okay.
I want that vehicle so bad, but I can't pay that, Jazz.
I can't. Or else I would have gotten the fucking all the Batmobiles actually.
Yeah.
Because I want all of them. So
yeah, they are so sick.
Yeah.
I got
the money, the space, the real estate for
it. You don't know how you can have all the measurements. And you can you can look at all the reviews and everything, but you're not ready until you get
Open
that
that
thing out of the
box.
box. How
Yeah.
big these fuckers are, man. Oh my
I
god.
just recently got a
100%.
Batmobile, right?
Me, yeah.
Which one did you get?
I got the 89, the Keaton Batmobile. I got that in about like 2 weeks ago. And yeah,
'Cause I think
everything
I saw-
X-Men just said.
Was
think
that
I
the
saw
Hot
a
Toys
picture
or
of you
Jazz
with it.
Yeah, the Hot Toys.
And
No,
I saw-
Jazzing
I
hasn't came
s-
out yet.
I saw
Oh,
that
okay.
vehicle and I was like, my god, that thing is huge.
Oh no,
was
it's
like-
huge, man. It's
I
huge.
never
And if that's big, the Jazz Inc. add a couple more
Is
inches.
even
to
bigger,
that.
yeah.
Oh
So-
shit!
Oh boy.
Damn.
Like that Batwing, when I unboxed that, I didn't, because I never put it just yet. So I
shit.
unboxed it and I put it together on my bed, right? I got a full size bed. And it covered my bed. Like there was no getting on that bed with that Batwing there.
Wow.
And it was just insane how insanely big that thing
That's what she
is.
said.
Dude, for real. I was sitting there like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Oh, but man, it's so good. It's so great.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to. Oh, we're about to enter the fantasy figure zone, but before that, let me show you guys this little clip that I asked one of our quite a few of you guys, fellow collectors, because I always do this. I always forget to ask for a like and subscribe and stuff like that. So I decided to ask some of our community members, and this is what we have for that.
Action!
Oh. Hey there.
If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe to Movie Canon.
What up, baby? It's Reverzio, and you're watching the Movie Canon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey friends, it's 1Adam12 here. Don't forget to subscribe to my friend, the Movie Canon, for all your movie, entertainment, horror, and 1/6 action figure talk. Thank you.
Guys, if you aren't already subscribed to the Movie Canon, make sure that you do so, because you are totally missing out, because he reviews movies, he talks about collectibles, hot toys, 1/6 figures, all types of stuff, and he's just a super nice guy in the community and brings some of the best intros and games in the community on his live streams that you'll ever see. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and hit the notification bell so you know the next time a video comes.
Look at Brick, man.
All right.
Oh, that
so,
was Brick Artemis right there.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna subscribe right now.
so inspirational.
So,
and
thank you
He
guys.
had the funky music in the background. Yeah, me
Yeah.
doing this in the background. I was like, all
Dude,
right.
You're doing the
Yeah,
Michelle
exactly.
Pfeiffer again, classy.
Yeah, I was like, I can't remember what I did, but I'm like, man, I said, I'm ready to open up a window for YouTube so I can like it right now.
Oh yeah, there you go. So
Hell yeah.
if my request to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Movie Canon, you got all these fine gentlemen there endorsing this. So so thank you guys who have joined on this collaboration. I'm not done. I have quite a few that are pending. So
I thought it was gonna be like
Ooh.
like one of those like presidential ones, like, oh, why should you, like, those things in commercials.
Right.
that you see.
an endorsement right there. And at the end, I endorse
Movie
this
Canon
message right there.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen for real.
Maybe I should add that.
Movie
Actually.
Canon.
I'm Giovanni, and I endorse this.
I endorse
message right there. Yeah, great idea, Jose. I might actually do that. But again, thank you guys again, and make sure to like and subscribe to the Movie Canon YouTube channel. There you go. Thank you so much, Brick. He was part of the guys there. All right, so let's go ahead and enter the fantasy figure zone. A lot of you guys, actually, all of you guys have played this, have done it before. No one who is on the panel tonight in the Canon Council, none of you guys are new. So like always, I always ask you guys, what's your fantasy figure? I know a lot of us have a lot of fantasy figures in our minds, so I know we probably will never run out of all these figures that we would like to see. So like always, you guys give me different choices, different picks. Some of them are ones that I would want, and some of them are just some like random characters that I've never heard of. So that's why I kind of like doing this, because we get to like learn about prior films or TV series or whatever characters. So that's why I kind of like doing it. So why don't we begin with Mr. X-Man? And spoiler alert, everyone, spoiler alerts, but I think a lot of you guys have seen this already. But we have the comic accurate Wolverine X-Men Supreme's choice. So take it away.
Let's hear it for the Short Kings.
Short Kings, yeah.
Yes. This is my sweet baby boy right here. Look at this guy. Oh man. Oh man. Now here's the thing. That's too short. But and that image that you just pulled up too, that's from the dude who did the art of Deadpool and Wolverine book.
Yeah, the concept art.
I just ordered that book and it's coming out in October and I'm super excited for it. But
I just saw it and it looked cool. I was like, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, no, this guy's art is fantastic. I'll send you a link to his Instagram. He's so good. He's got so many images from that book up on his page right now, and they all look great. But yeah, this guy, like, and again, and I always say it, and I'll continue to say it, I love you, Jackman. I think he did such a fantastic job and has done since he started as Wolverine. But let's be real, we need a real proper short Wolverine. And this guy right here, he doesn't quite fully fit it, but man, that's as close as we've gotten so far. And I need this guy on my shelf. I need this guy on my shelf with everybody else, and I just want to have him just wrecking everybody. I'm gonna have like all my Marvel figures up on one big shelf. I'm gonna have him just wrecking shop this little dude right here. It's gonna be great.
They got to do all
it's
the
gonna be so good.
That showed up.
They should, man.
I really think. I don't know if they actually will, but I really don't see why they wouldn't. At least try to hit some of those, especially the brown and yellow suits.
Yeah, at the very least, the brown.
That's definitely gonna happen. That one's gonna happen because that's just a repaint, basically.
Now, see, they could have put this guy with Kidpool. Problem solved. Problem solved.
Give him in the couch, all set.
That is very true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy, that would be. Look at that! Look how hairy his arms are. Oh, come on, man! This is perfect. You know, the collar's a little low, but hey, you know, nobody hates a little taco meat. But dude, this is the guy right here. I love this dude so much.
He's rocking.
TV. Look at that! He just and the hair looks great, man. Ooh, yeah. I can't even articulate how much I love that. It's just good.
We definitely, if they do actually announce this, Dave, we definitely have to do a fantasy realized figure segment with take a shot.
Oh yeah. So, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely for this one.
Absolutely.
Right let's see. Jose, what are your thoughts on this?
Yo, man, I think this would be cool, but I think, like Aaron was saying, I think they should do all the Wolverines. Like, why not? You know, so. I mean, it's like those Deadpools. I mean, if they're doing all the Deadpools, why not all the Wolverines? And there's like some that are like you know, like very toyetic.
Yeah, and they all look different too. They all have
and then obviously
the comics. So.
Obviously the Henry Cavill one. I mean, that would be. I think I would get that actually, and I think I only need one Wolverine. But I think if they actually announce that, I think I would get it.
I'm the same way. I had a Wolverine and I just recently sold it because I'm like, I'm getting the yellow suit. I don't need multiple versions. So I sold it. But the Henry Cavill one, I don't know, man.
Okay, so Gio, needing to only have one Wolverine. I know you won the one yellow suit on the one stream. But if you were going to buy a Wolverine, you didn't have one coming in. If they announced the Cavalrine and it was between him and Hugh Jackman, which one would you pick?
Oh, I would still pick Hugh Jackman.
Okay,
because it's still iconic. It's still the Wolverine that I know, live action, right? So on that alone, yeah, I would still have to choose Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah.
But how about you, Aaron? What are your thoughts?
This is a good choice. They might actually do it. I wouldn't be surprised.
It'd be cool. It'd be so cool.
I would look at a patch or Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. I think they're probably gonna make those before they make this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they make this one. They got to milk this line, man. There's so much richness, so might as well do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Brick says, would they use the Kidpool body for this for the short? Actually, that could probably work. Actually, Yomo says, I need that Age of Apocalypse Weapon X of variant and patch.
Yes, Yomo. Yes.
Do you think we'll do one? They'll do one of those at least.
I think so. Before this Wolverine, I think so.
I feel like what next is probably they're waiting a little bit, but they're probably gonna do maybe another like a Deadpool variant, and then they're probably gonna do like either Gambit or Blade, and then maybe I don't know if like they'll go down to Wolverines, but if they do one, then I think they'll do more. But
we got a
shirtless
one. They have to do.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's true. They did do that. But I mean, in terms of like the ones that like that from the different timelines and all that. Like if they do one of them, then there's a strong chance they do more.
I think they'll definitely do the brown suit.
Gotta happen.
That's
gonna happen. I think that's more. I think you can.
Brown suit's really nice.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do that one.
The brown suit is a must-have.
Yomo says I probably get all of them. So I think we all know that, Yomo.
Dude, I will cancel every pre-order that I have.
Yeah,
I will cancel every single pre-order that I have for this line. I'm ready to throw it all away for this line. No HR needed. I'm betting on this.
So you're gonna cancel all your Star Wars pre-orders, X-Man?
Absolutely, dude. Because here's the thing, because I've been, we've been in a season of taking stock. I think a lot of us have, with all these drops lately, and I've been looking at my pre-order list, like I'm sure a lot of people have been, and I already know that I jumped in immediately on the Guardians on the G3 line.
Oh yeah,
because they scared me with Crosshair, and now that, and I'm sure maybe someday they'll make a Team Suit Mantis. Maybe they won't do Drax still, maybe they will, but I'm not, just on principle, I'm just like, screw you guys on this line. Like, I'm waiting for those to just either be pushed back or released so I can just cancel those anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine you cancel, then the next day they announce the other ones. Don't you hate
that? You know what?
That shit would happen though. That shit would happen.
I wouldn't care at that point, honestly. Because then I'd be sitting there with the full team except for the two staring at me, knowing that I gotta wait another 2 years. No. But no, like, I got a lot of pre-orders right now, and I will nix everything for this line if they do it that hard.
When you say a lot, do you have a number?
I have between the Hot Toys stuff that's on pre-order now and like a couple of
Hot Toys,
pieces.
INART, third party, everything.
Yeah, between all of it, I've got, I want to say 38 pre-orders right now.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff, and a lot of it's already paid off. It's just some stuff is still, like I've got that Jinx, that Boom Girl from One Toys that should have come out like 3 or 4 months ago. That's still delayed, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But like, absolutely, like I will get rid of, and I love Ahsoka and I love that line. I'll cancel all that shit. I'll cancel. If they say they're gonna do the Wolverines, oof.
Anyone on the panel that can beat that number? You don't have to say the number, but is there anyone in the panel?
No. See, that's why I'm saying I need restraint, y'all.
That's a high number. Not even I can beat you there, man.
I'm not near that.
I need restraint because I love everything almost. I love everything.
I mean, I kind of do too. Actually, I like DC, Marvel, horror, Star Wars. I like a lot of shit.
Hey, I collect different scales. It's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's right.
That's hard. Yeah. No, I told myself I'd stick to 6 scale and there's a lot of like smaller stuff that I think looks really good, like that 112 collective Wolverine they came out with a couple years ago with all the accessories and the Sentinel light up sculpt. Oh, he looks so good. But I'm like, no, I'm doing 6 scale, and that's it. And so far I've been able to stick to that. So at least I got that going for me. But I will drop everything. I will sell everything. I will get this entire damn line, and I don't care who has to die for it. I will do it.
Wow.
Whoa.
I know. Let me read this.
Ride or die.
From I haven't seen that yet, but Rick Artemis says we need that battle damage Deadpool with a head sculpt.
Why haven't they done a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt? They can't get the license.
They don't want to pay for it.
They're cheap, probably. Yeah.
But he's the main. It's 3 movies. That's crazy.
Well, they know people are gonna. They're probably thinking that most people they're just gonna have one Deadpool and they want the mask on it. So people leave the Ryan Reynolds in a box, where they keep their extra parts. Why pay for it?
Yeah,
I'm just thinking that's what they're thinking.
Probably, yeah. But also, like, I wonder if it's also a thing where maybe he doesn't want to have his likeness on a figure like that, because you don't see it anywhere else, right? Like, there's no smaller scale figures, I don't think, that are doing it. Not that I've seen.
Which
seen Marvel Legends have it.
Which actor has that? There's that issue that they just don't want to give their license.
Nicholson. Jack
Nicholson is still an issue with Nicholson. Because
as far as I know, that he was with his likeness, he's being a little bit like more difficult, like not even statues or that kind of I think there's some companies that are trying to do like busts and things like that of Nicholson Joker, but you don't see any of that, and the reason for that is theorized. I mean, I don't know for sure, but they say that he's being more difficult about that.
Because I thought I heard for a while after we got Indiana Jones, but I did hear that an issue was with Harrison Ford for a while. I don't know if that's that was the case.
I mean, they said that
before.
They said that for the longest with Natalie Portman too. That's why they didn't do Padme for the longest time. But I mean, then once they got, I guess they got the okay with the Love and Thunder. Then that's when they did Padme as well. So
and they needed to Queen Amidala.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think there's an issue with Andrew Garfield. They got the license for Amazing
there's that
Spider-Man 2, but they didn't get it for No Way Home. So when they released the figure, it was Amazing Spider-Man 2 or something.
Yeah, and see, that's weird because Andrew Garfield, he's so into being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And he's so into that world. And it seems so weird that he wouldn't be down for, and maybe it's just a cost issue. Maybe that's all it is.
Yeah. I went and I got that third party. It's not bad. With the older.
Hey, that looks really good. Where'd you get that?
I don't remember. I don't know. It's like something 8. I forget the name of the company.
That looks
good.
Yeah.
I saw Justin's review on that, and it looks really nice. For what it is, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think the only thing that where it lacks is like the paint apps on the hair is a little soft. But in terms of the face, it's pretty good, so
yeah,
like you have him standing there.
What's
does the job.
Price range?
It wasn't that expensive. I think it was like maybe $50 or something.
Oh,
so
okay. So kind of like the bald.
Yeah, kind of
So So
yeah,
that's crazy.
I know. Yomo says.
Oh, you know what's cool about it too? Last thing here. They to make him a little taller, they extended the red part of the neck, so it's like one line. There's like one more line, and then like the head and the neck. So like he's taller because of that, which I believe is more accurate. There's like 3 lines on the collar,
okay,
so it's a little bit more accurate. So anyway, sorry about that.
So Yomo saying the Thor and Deadpool 2-pack.
Nah.
Like, no.
Why was Thor crying? Tell me.
All right. Let's see. Let's move on to. Did anyone go for Dave's
Short King?
Pick? Yeah, the Short King. Yeah.
Short King.
Let's move on to
I think we all did.
Classy Thomas's pick,
classy.
and like always, or like most of the time anyway. I don't know who this is. So take it away.
Hey,
this is
that guy.
This is called the Madman from Snap City. He has a comic book line drawn by Mike Allred and colored by his wife. I think it's Laura Allred. They're also the ones who did. Remember X-Force when they kind of revamped it and they put in all these weird characters like the Zeitgeist who would throw
Where
up on
it
you.
came from, yeah.
Yeah, he's the artist who actually. This is his run, and this is basically a character. His name is Frank Einstein. Kind of like a. He's kind of. I think there's a scientist that basically, like Frankenstein, brought him back from the dead. You know, kind of assembled parts and made him there. And so he was very enamored by superheroes, so he made himself a super suit and he would go out and try to fight crime and stuff. But I have some 1/6. I mean the smaller figures, I guess the 1/12 or those size figures of him. But I'd love to get this figure in a 6 scale because he's just a lot of fun. Just a real cool figure. I like this one a lot.
Does anyone else know this character?
No.
I never read the comic, but I remember seeing it. You know, back when I used to go to the comic stores and have my weekly subscription. I remember seeing this at the store. Never read it though.
Yeah.
Looks cool though.
Yeah.
It looks like it could be very toyetic.
Mm-hmm.
So they haven't made it. Obviously a 6 scale figure of this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, one of his weapons is a yo-yo. He'll like take his
yo-yo?
yo-yo and sling it at you and pop you in the head with it.
So that's your accessory right there. So.
Oh boy, so yeah, he's a lot of fun. So if you ever get a chance to check him out or something like that, maybe just put in the Madman of Snap City or something like that, and just look him up and check it out. It's actually kind of it's a quirky book, but it's fun.
I've heard. I think.
Came out like,
huh?
He kind of came out when the Tick was big and that era, right? If I recall. Am I wrong? Back in like the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I think that's about the time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually did this before he got hired by Marvel to do X Force or X. It was X something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was around the time frame.
Yeah, isn't this guy in the same vein as characters like I want to say I heard like Freakazoid and stuff like that, like the Mask.
I think so. Yeah.
He's kind of in that same kind of like genre of character. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the people in his universe are just weird characters. Like I think the professor has like I can't remember if he has a floating head or his head basically somehow got detached from his body and he has to have some sort of mechanism to kind of keep it from floating away. And I mean, just weird and fun stuff. But it's a wacky. As a matter of fact, I think I can't remember what it was called, but he did a Madman Superman crossover comic where something happened and their universe crossed over and Madman got part of Superman's powers and Superman got part of Madman's power. And Madman all of a sudden became very handsome because he's a dead man, so his skin is like really gray and greenish and stuff. But after he got Superman, he was like, "I'm handsome. This is so awesome." So they kind of went about, I think, trying to figure out how they can swap things back and everything. That was a pretty funny book.
All right. Anyone else have any thoughts on this before we move on to Mr. Adams' choice?
This would be a fun line if they took on characters like this and the Tick and Freakazoid and like the Mask. That would be a very cool line to have. That would be awesome.
Alrighty, so let's move on to Mr. 1 Adam 12's pick, and I think it's more like a 3-pack of some sort.
Oh my!
All right, so again, I'm gonna listen. I'm going to use my psychic
All right.
powers here, okay?
All right.
And I'm going to tell you right now, as much as I love this movie, they will never make action
Right.
figures from this 1/6 scale. I wish they would, because I'd loved it on my shelf. So, Good Will Hunting, okay? As I basically lived in New York State all my life. Grew up, born in New York City, but I lived in Boston area for a few years. I met my wife there, and I lived in Boston when they made this movie, and this came out. And it really, if you haven't seen Good Will Hunting, Academy Award-winning film that was Matt Damon, Ben Affleck won for best original screenplay, I believe. It was original.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
Original screenplay.
That is correct.
And of course, the late great Robin Williams won for best supporting actor.
Yeah.
Just a wonderful, wonderful movie. On so many levels, it's good, and it really captures a period of time. And one of the reasons I love it is it captures a period of time in Boston. That definitely, when I was living there, and where the characters of Will Hunting and his best friend Chucky, they lived in Southie in South Boston. And I'm not giving away too much of the plot, but Matt Damon is, he was an orphan and grew up in foster homes, but he's a genius, and he's kind of discovered and just kind of goes from there. And it's there's a lot of amazing interplay between Matt Damon's character and Robin Williams, who plays a psychologist, therapist, and the sessions they have are really awesome. Kind of little fun fact: my one of the authors that they reference in the movie, and they talk about Howard Zinn, is I'm related to him, but he's my wife's uncle, great uncle. So who wrote the People's History of the United States. So just kind of an aside there. But when they had the call in, he actually grew up. He was one of their neighbors. So I guess I'm a kind of a 6 degrees connection to Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Okay.
But there's a scene in particular when it comes to the 1/6 scale. I would love for them to have if you've seen the movie, there's a scene where Matt Damon and Robin Williams' characters are in the public gardens, which is a park, kind of like a Central Park in Boston, and they're having a conversation. It looks like that photo right there is, it's a publicity photo, but it's kind of like kind of filmed there. And if they had like a bench, like the diorama would be the bench and them talking, and then you'd have a picture of have to have a figure of Ben Affleck, and they both have to have. I want 1/6 scale Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup. I very much. If nothing else, I want a 1/6 scale Dunkin' cup to get my Ben Affleck Batman, to have him hold that, because he's a pitch man for Dunkin'. I love Dunkin'. That's my favorite coffee. I know you Californians. Maybe it's not as big there. When I went to the San Diego Comic Con 20 years ago, I couldn't find a Dunkin' Donuts. They had Starbucks everywhere. I was so pissed off.
Yeah, we have one.
My Dunkin' coffee.
I have one close to me now. It's kind of new. But when I went to Massachusetts in 2021, I went to Boston and Salem. I saw Dunkin' Donuts everywhere.
It's their headquarters.
Yeah.
It's it's all over the country, but it's more a New England, New York thing. New Jersey.
And Adam, if you make the bench long enough, you could put Forrest Gump on the end.
There you go. How do you like them apples and that box of chocolates? So,
chocolate covered.
Do I think they'll ever make this? No. I do have a 1/6 scale, kind of over there, of Matt Damon as Private Ryan from Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
the head sculpt's kind of. It's all right, but I would love these three as figure form.
Okay. No, I know I've seen this movie. It's just I think I've only seen it once, and I thought it was a solid movie, but it wasn't like one of those movies that I would want to rewatch. Although I kind of do want to rewatch it since you first told me about that you wanted these figures, because you told me about this a while ago. Because you gave me like a whole list of all your fantasy figures, so it's like I just pick and choose. This week is going to be this one. And so yeah, I do want to rewatch it. Now, who directed this movie? Was it
Gus Van Sant?
Gus Van Sant? Okay, it was him. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was him or not.
And it was actually produced by Kevin Smith from Clerks and Chasing Amy. And
really?
Mallrats.
Okay.
And Jay and Silent Bob fame. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So any thoughts?
They wanted
guys?
him to direct it, and he tells the story. They wanted Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wanted him to direct it, and he said, "I realized I'm not good enough. I'm not a good enough director to give this the subtlety that the material deserves."
He'll add a Silent Bob and Good Hunting. But any thoughts on this pick, guys? I don't know if you guys have seen it, but any other thoughts?
Like the movie, not sure how toyetic they would be, but it'd be interesting to see them be made for sure.
Not at all toyetic.
Oh yeah. Hey, give me those guys from Dogma. You know, and
that's right.
Okay.
I'll take these two as archangels. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Hayek in.
That was hilarious. I used to have it.
Yeah.
I can't find it anywhere. I don't think it's on streaming anywhere.
There's a rights issue because I guess the Weinstein Group, Harvey Weinstein, is holding on to it, won't release it, and so they're in a dispute with Kevin Smith's in a dispute with them, and it's like the one movie he's got that he can't get released on streaming or on the new Blu-ray or anything.
Yeah, because I used to have the
media,
DVD.
baby.
I used to have the DVD. I don't know where the hell it is now.
Oh, I got all of it. Love Kevin Smith
Tell
stuff.
Kevin to tell Harvey, if you release my movie, I'll ask him to shave a year off your sentence.
Gosh.
Yeah. And I met Kevin Smith once when I was at the screening, early screening of the first Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And Burbank, and he was there. He was just right there in the theater. It was him and some of those other content creators like Jeremy Johns. I don't know if you guys know him, and John Campia and all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
They were there too, and then I met all of them too. So that's when I met Kevin Smith, and I was trying to take a photo with him, and there was an issue with my phone that it didn't take the picture. So I was like, shit. And then I ran back. I ran back to him again. I'm like, can I take another photo? And then he just like stopped it because everyone was like stopping him. It was like stopping him for photos. And then he just let me take a photo again because I fucked up the first time. but yeah, he was very nice about it. So that was before the whole heart attack issue.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's when he was wearing those big jerseys. Well, I think he still wears those jerseys.
Oh, he's still
not as big.
So big.
Lost a lot of weight though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But so yeah, so that was Mr. Adam 12's pick. If you guys have any other thoughts, if not, we'll move on to Aaron's pick. Mr. Aaron collects. So let's go ahead and
I haven't seen the movie yet, but
let's go ahead and show it right now. Let's see here. Where is it? Damn, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. That's the Xenomorph from Alien Romulus. So there you go, Aaron. Take it away.
Yeah, I'm dying for a Xenomorph in my collection. I've always wanted an alien. I've been a fan of aliens ever since I was a little kid. I know I'm still young, but
so what? Like yesterday?
Yeah.
wait. So how old were you when you first saw an alien movie?
Probably around 9 or 10 years old, somewhere around there.
Okay.
You saw.
I used to play the games.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I'm like watching it at 9 or 10 and watching the original Aliens. That movie's so slow. I'm like, you have the patience for that?
Yeah, I used to play the games, then I watched the movies after that. And Predator, Alien Predator. I'm dying for either one. I want both, actually. And if they came out with a Predator from the Prey movie, they have to come out with this, right? This is a big budget alien movie.
You would think so, right?
Yeah, you would think so. And I feel like this is gonna get announced soon. It's doing good at the box office, so they might as well just come out with one at least to match that Prey Predator. And they just teased another classic Predator coming, so they might as well just do this, and I'll get it.
Yeah, I want this. So And then again, if they actually do announce that Predator, the classic one or the older one,
Yeah,
I think I would want that too. But let's see. How about you, Jose? Any thoughts on this?
I mean, I second what Aaron is saying. I think we need this. You know, there's the opportunity now with the movie being hot, but I mean, Hot Toys, the way they do things, there's no rhyme or reason. They don't hit when the iron is hot. You know what I mean? So I could see them doing it in a year from now.
They got to do it now.
I know they should. They should. I agree. I'm there with you, but I could see like a year later, and they're like, "Oh, look, from that one movie." You know what I mean? I could totally see that.
Remember how long they took to make the Predator? Was it a year?
It took at least a year because that movie came out in 2022, and they announced it like a year ago. Like
it's about to come out soon or some shit.
Yeah,
That's
it
fall.
took at least a year.
Yeah, so I could see that happening. I mean, I'd want one, a xenomorph for sure. If you know, from this movie, I've seen the movie, no spoilers, but yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. So, you know, we'll see if that actually happens. I think it's a great pick for fantasy figure because we definitely need them. So we'll see.
So no spoilers now, no spoilers. But Jose, would you like this xenomorph version? This xenomorph or something else?
No. I don't want that other thing. No.
No. Pop Culture Relic says pull a 2019 Joker. Yeah. And that actually made them happy. I don't think Aaron wants that though, but
is the other thing in this movie or what are you talking about?
I have no idea. So,
we will not elaborate because you don't want spoilers. So, but once you look, when you watch when you get to the I don't even want to tell you what section in the movie. There's a section in the movie where something else appears. Then you'll be like, oh, that's what they were talking about.
Okay. We'll come back to this.
I wouldn't mind if they made the Queen xenomorph.
I would take that one too.
I would love to get the Queen.
It's from Aliens, right?
From Aliens.
James Cameron.
Maybe she has that attachable thing with the little tube where she's dropping eggs.
Okay.
That thing was
that's
so
all
creepy,
detailed
but
for that figure.
That would have to be huge, right?
Awesome.
Bigger than the Carnage or something.
Yeah,
I would think.
Man, I would love to have that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Adam, any thoughts?
I haven't seen the new one yet. I do know this. I'm not going to say it. I do know the spoiler that you guys are talking about because I couldn't help myself and I looked on Twitter.
Oh no, man! Why would you do that to yourself, man?
You know what? I'm probably not because neither my wife or daughter want to see it in the theater, so I'm just going to end up.
Go by yourself.
Yeah, I was thinking about this.
You know how fun going in the movie theater by yourself can be.
It's been a while since I've done it.
I saw Oppenheimer that way because no one else.
10 years.
Like no one cares. Like once you're like, because you're like, oh, people are gonna know that I'm alone. I was like, no one even cares. Just go.
I just I like going with
sure. A shared experience is always cool, but go man, go watch it.
My feeling on the Alien movies, the first one is a classic. The second Aliens is one of my favorite movies of all time. That's in my top. It's definitely my top 20 films of all time.
Is it
if not my top 10.
James Cameron thing?
Yeah, James Cameron. That's one of the first R-rated movies I saw.
I'm just thinking of, and then Jose, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. I'm just thinking of that line that Sarah Michelle Gellar says in Scream 2 about James Cameron.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, my favorite Alien movie is the Aliens, the James Cameron one.
Adam, if you're gonna watch a movie by yourself, watch Craven.
Craven.
Yeah.
Craven which one? The Craven the Hunter that's coming out next next year.
Yeah,
in December.
I'm not going to see that. That's definitely streaming.
I'm probably going to watch it.
I like.
I'm going to watch it because I love Craven the Hunter, so I'm going to watch it.
I don't want some solo adventure. But Aaron, in terms of this figure,
it's going to be hard art. hard R, and it's gonna have a fight against Rhino.
Bro, but
I mean, that's enough to go to the theater.
But it has no Spider-Man.
Paul Giamatti Rhino, or
No, an actual like comic book version of Rhino.
But there's no Spider-Man.
It's okay.
I want Spider-Man. In terms of this figure, I would totally get, and I don't care whether it's aliens or I assume that or you want to give away a spoiler, but to me these aliens pretty much all look the same. So I would definitely get this and I would think this is an excuse for Hot Toys to print money, because so many collectors are of the age where they love these movies, and you could do so much. Even if you don't get a Ripley, or you don't get a Hicks or a Hudson or Vasquez or any of the the characters from the first movie or the subsequent movies, you could just take an alien and you could put him next to Batman, because there's comics, Batman versus aliens.
Yeah,
you can put them next to Deadpool. You could have so much fun with an alien. Besides alien, the obvious Alien versus Predator. But you get, if they come out with, and I hope they do, another Terminator, you could have Terminator versus Alien.
Yeah, you could take your alien and put him on the couch with Deadpool and the family.
With the couch, yeah. Hey, Cassie, that'd be a value money. If I got a Xenomorph and the couch and Kid Deadpool, take my money.
Take my money.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I want that alien near me, man. Imagine what it does to you.
Mr. Lois says maybe it'll have a Morbius.
Oh my
God. It's morbid.
Madam Web cameo.
Yeah, you're almost saying Madam Web cameo.
You have the Sony.
Yomo, you spelled Madam wrong, but okay, I'll let it pass.
Okay, with that.
Off topic. But do you guys think they'll fix that head sculpt on the Terminator they teased, or it's gonna be the same?
I watched Justin's video last night. He said, he was theorizing that they may have some rights issues. Back to what we were talking about earlier, a rights issue, and that's maybe why they're using that old sculpt.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So they're trying to get it, and then they'll announce a 2.0 of that.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's see. Who hasn't spoken about this xenomorph from Alien Romulus?
I think we all got it.
So I think we're good. Okay. All right. So let's move on to who's left. Mr. Jose.
The Lakers
Plus.
fan.
Yeah.
The Lakers fan, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So there you go, Elektra from.
But why didn't they use that costume in the middle though? Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm there with you, Aaron.
That would have been pretty sick. Yeah.
As I mentioned last time, me and Classy were having a little conversation there about Elektra and Jen Gardner and whether she fits the comic book, version of that or not. But I grew up with it. I grew up with her version of the movie, her interpretation in the movie, and then obviously her solo movie, which we don't really talk about. But anyways, I'm a big fan of hers. As I guess you could say, like one of my crushes growing up. That's why I even have this. My bobblehead here that I showed last time. Yeah, there you go. My bobblehead. So, I'd love for them to tackle I got my Daredevil shirt on too because we're going to talk about it. So,
well, I can't take that movie look serious now that I'm looking at the concept art.
The concept art is the only worthy.
Yeah,
that is the only thing that's worthy of Elektra. That looks like Elektra.
And no, it definitely does, yeah.
And as I see Jennifer Garner's face on there, now I can buy her as Elektra. I can't buy her in her little biker leather tank top and a pair of jeans.
They were not jeans, okay?
Well, whatever they were. Come on. They didn't even try.
This outfit's pretty cool though, because it feels like the one from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. Like they went for like a kind of a combination of the red and the darker suit. And then it was cool. Like they added her. She has the Daredevil belt that he wore in the original 2003 film. She has the belt and things like that. I would have loved if they would have incorporated a little bit more of the concept art, to make it look more like that comic book version. But you know, that's why I sent Gio this image, because I was like, you know, I'd take one from the original film, which is her in the black, because I'd love to have a Daredevil to go with it, and ideally that's like the pair that I'd want. I'd want the Affleck Daredevil and the Elektra from the film, but I'd take the one from this movie. Like if they make him, like if they make the Resistance crew, they make, you know, Blade and all these characters that came out, then I'd want the Elektra. I don't care if I'm the only one who buys it. Shit.
All right.
I'd buy it.
You might be.
That's my childhood right there. So I'd buy it.
Yeah, because no offense, Jose, but I wouldn't pick up an Elektra figure.
No, I'm not telling you to. No, I'm not telling you to.
Imagine the discount you'd get though, dude.
There's concept art with Ben Affleck's Daredevil and Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider.
Yeah, the concept art was really, really cool. I shared that. Where, you know, originally one of the ideas was to have Affleck Daredevil appear as well as Nick Cage as Ghost Rider, and that would have been really, really cool. So there's that funny line she has in the movie, because I feel like everyone's talking about Blade and Gambit and all these characters that appeared for a very good reason. You know, she has a very much smaller role than everybody else, but I thought it was cool, like when you see them all together and she's there, and then it's like little aspects of all the Fox movies kind of together, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like it just felt like my childhood right there, you know? So like for that reason, like if we got the other characters, I'd want her there for that reason, to have that group together. But again, I'd be happy if some third party wants to tackle the original movie, you know, and do like maybe like a Mars Toys, they want to do like a Daredevil and an Elektra from the original movie. Like I'd buy them, you know. I don't care if I'm the only one. I'd buy them.
Has nobody done that Daredevil? That's crazy.
No.
Oh damn.
I don't think that's gonna. Maybe it might happen now. If they're gonna do it, they might as well do it now.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You can get this figure. You can get this figure and the Ben Affleck Chucky from Good Will Hunting, and have them side by side.
But yeah, Jose, I would be excited for you if they announce any.
Hell yeah, man! I'll take a shot live on the show, man. If that happens, man, we'll do.
I did it once for the Darth Sidious from Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah,
so they do the concept art. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm getting a little pissed off.
You know what if like for me, like I feel like if they announced the one from the movie, right, Deadpool, Wolverine, and then you could kind of like customize Kit Bash, you know, little bandana, you know what I mean? You could probably make it work,
smart.
you know what I mean?
That's smart.
So
I probably could,
I mean,
I had to get a deep discount, because why pay full price for a figure that I'm going to wind up creating? That's it's no longer a hot
you
toy,
probably
it's a
will,
Tom
because no one
toy.
else is going to want her. I mean, it's just me. So.
Jose, I do think there's a possibility that this could happen. I really do. I think there is a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
I mean, it depends how far they go on this line.
Yeah,
if they do X-23 and the whole cameos, they might as well just do. Have all
better do X-23. They better.
Oh yeah.
I will hunt Howard Chan down my tail.
Damn. Hey, wasn't that your fan? Oh no, that was Yomo. That was Yomo's fantasy figure.
Yeah, and then he was right for that.
Yeah,
But, you know,
he was
with
right. He was right as hell for that.
If they didn't do the movie version, it may be because maybe they're bringing her character into the MCU, and we'll actually see. Because I'd love to see her.
That would be cool
in her costume.
Yeah,
in the actual costume as opposed to that.
I want her however I can get her. However they want to do it, I don't care. I'll take her.
How many figures have they done for Ahsoka? 14, 15?
Ooh,
something like that. And I'm not trying to throw shade on Ahsoka. I actually enjoyed that show. But
but you're right. They've done a lot.
You can't say Ahsoka was more popular and more of a moneymaker for Disney.
You're right.
Than Deadpool and Wolverine.
You're 100% right.
So I think if they did, you know, I don't know what are they up to now for Deadpool and Wolverine? 2
5
Wolverines, 5. I think they could at least match Ahsoka.
Oh, absolutely, easily,
and make money on this.
They could match Ahsoka without even touching, just doing the variants of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I'm scared for my wallet. I'm scared.
True.
I already told y'all my plan.
Oh yeah. Mr. Lois says wanted a Banner or a Norton.
Or Norton. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's with that cameo. My goodness.
And then Elisa versus Wolverine would have been epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
But
But one of the reasons I also picked it because I was like, well, not everyone's gonna want it, but it's something that I'd want. So it's like sometimes it's like you kind of want to do something. Yeah, you want to do something that's a little bit different. Like I mean, I'd throw in like random things just for the fun of it, just for the spark of the conversation. But I like I said, I'd buy this. I don't, you guys don't.
I'm getting pissed off because she should have looked like that in the movie, the concept art.
Yeah,
that would have been really good.
Cool. Yeah. And then they would definitely have to make it.
Yeah. Then people would have wanted that look more.
At that point, it would be a requirement if they gave us that concept art.
Well, I think this is from the era when Marvel was, there was like a maybe on the producer's part or the studio's part, like let's make it more like the Matrix. Let's not make it look like from the pages of the comic book. And that's why.
Oh yeah, with the original look. Yeah, with the original look. But
time
but
when
this
everybody had to wear leather. Nobody could wear a costume. Nobody could have color. Everybody had to wear black leather, and it sucked. I mean, I hated that. Oh God.
Tell them how you really tell them how you
exactly right.
I wonder if they didn't do this because, and you hear it all the time about the Deadpool movies in particular, where the executives stay out of the room a lot of the time, right? And I wonder if this was one of those instances where they kind of creeped in a little bit and were like, well, everyone's used to seeing her in this way as that character.
Yeah,
and maybe somebody had the bright idea. Well, if they put this thing on her head, maybe they don't recognize her, which is stupid. We all know that.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Because she's like parents and people that watch like her mom roles now, like they're gonna be like, oh, I know who she is. Like so, it's like she's a recognizable face.
Yeah.
So like if she was more of an unknown, then maybe they would have been like, well, let's try to do as much comic book accurate, so that way like you just see the character versus you kind of seeing the actor.
Oh yeah,
so I could totally see that.
Oh yeah, and it probably got lumped in with everybody else. Like they had. Because they had the Russian guy from the Punisher movie, right? We only knew it was him because it wasn't the same actor, obviously. But it was the same exact outfit, right? So
they had a bullseye too. They had a bullseye, but it was like, and it was like the bullseye from the 2003 movie, but it was like a different actor playing him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, they had like a few different characters. Like I guess you want to call them variants. Variants of those characters that were in the Void. So. And Classy's like, damn, I'm hearing everything about this movie.
I know all of this. I saw a complete review with clips. So, I mean, I kind of really have seen the movie, but just haven't seen it all in context. So, when I see it, I'll be very pleasantly. I'll just sit here and say, "Oh, that's where that fits. Oh, that's cool." And then that way, I feel like I don't miss anything.
You can still enjoy it then. You can. Still
exactly. Because my issue is that sometimes I go to a movie and there's so much going on, I just miss things. And when people tell me the different things that are happening, or things that are happening to look for, then I make a point of kind of focusing my attention to make sure I don't miss those things. And so I kind of get I get a more full experience.
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was cool. Like like they had like little pockets of every kind of quote unquote universe from the Fox universe, right? Like they had Johnny from that, and then they had her, from the Daredevil movies, and then obviously all the X-Men from all the different X-Men films. So that's why, like I'm saying, like when I saw that group shot and I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like for me, like
that's it.
Childhood,
Yeah. Any other thoughts pertaining to Mr. Jose Plus's Elektra pick?
Excellent choice, Jose Plus.
Concept art will always be better.
I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you your stars right now.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks.
I've been skipping my fantasy figure zone for like months. So I'm just gonna do mine real quick. Just real quick.
Madam Web.
Dude, throw it in there, man.
I missed that quiet for a bit. I mean, he's like, "How'd you know, man?"
A little bit.
That's Gio's favorite movie.
Right there. No, it's I want the agents from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yes. You mentioned it earlier. You gave us the tease.
Yeah, exactly. So I want the 3-pack because I think I'll be more okay with all 3 from the first Matrix. Agent Smith, obviously, Agent Brown, Agent Jones. Agent Jones is covered right there in the back with the cameras, the shot, the screen. But I don't know if they'll make Agent Smith. I don't think they'll make the other 2 guys, but I need to complete that whole main characters of the Matrix. You know, like I mentioned, Neo, Morpheus, Trinity, Agent Smith. I'll even have the Oracle. I'll even take the Oracle with her cookies. From the first one, in the first movie.
1/6 scale cookies.
Not my exactly.
What it some Dunkin' Donuts?
with Adam's Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, exactly.
And that lady pool cake.
What is Xenomorph on the couch?
Oh, that's the whole theme. The whole theme of the show today. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, maybe they'll make Agent Smith, but that's probably it. I don't think it will be that hard, but I don't know what the situation with Hugo Weaving's, you know, the licensing of that or likeness or whatever. But so I don't know. Maybe they'll make it. Maybe they won't. No idea. But this is kind of like my last one because all my other fantasy figure zones were all the other Matrix characters, so this is like the last one here. So so that was mine. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, and then we'll move on to the keep, gift, or destroy, and that will be the last segment of the night.
I'm liking it. This
is that army builder for the Matrix fans.
I've got Asian stuff, so and it's a good figure. So
yeah, I would definitely get it.
Like a Hot Toys version. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what's cool, Classy, is that you have that third party, but if they did official licensed version, you could buy it and you could still like have multiples. Like you wouldn't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna sell like my third party now. Like you can keep because it's like, there's a bunch of them.
Army building.
The Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions,
yeah. There'd just be many different agents, and they, be fighting Neo and
with the super dated CGI from 2003. Yeah. I don't know if you guys seen it recently, but it's fucking bad. But at the time,
at the time, it was very cool. Especially
at the time, it was like, wow.
Especially that stop motion where they went back and in slow motion, you see the bullets whizzing by slowly.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that one's fine. I'm referring to the when all the Agent Smiths attack Neo and the Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
that CGI is pretty poor now. Bad. Yeah. Yomo saying, speaking of Smith, and then he says 100%. So yeah, Yomo also a favorite film, The Matrix. So yeah,
it's just really amazing to me, like how Hot Toys like hasn't released an updated Neo but also Morpheus, Trinity, and Agent Smith. I think I would just think those things would be big sellers.
Yeah, they're just thinking everyone just wants Neo. That's why they did the Resurrections, because even the Trinity from Resurrections, they didn't make Trinity for that one either. They're just the Neo version.
Well,
but obviously that movie,
Howard Channel's got this. He loves Keanu Reeves, so he's gonna make Keanu Reeves, because anything he's in, he's making Keanu Reeves. He doesn't care about the rest of them.
Yeah, waiting until Keanu Reeves joins Marvel.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, that's
I wonder what role they will put him in.
Ghost Rider.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could.
I would like to see him as Ghost Rider. He would be good for that role.
Him or Norman Reedus.
Wait, who's that?
Daryl from
Walking Dead.
But man, watch him do Ghost Rider. Watch him do Ghost Rider. Do that bullshit Robbie Reyes garbage. It's not Ghost Driver, y'all. It's Ghost Rider. He needs to be on a bike, not in a muscle car. That is not Ghost Rider. I don't care who likes Robbie Reyes. Screw Robbie Reyes.
Well,
he ain't Ghost Rider.
They had Ghost Rider on a Ghost Rider on a horse. I actually have that third figure.
Oh,
that looks cool. That looks super
Ghost
cool.
Rider. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my pick. Finally, after like months. So I have another one that I'll review if there's time next time. But I've had a couple of mine that I've just kind of been skipping. But I was like, let me just show it this time. But let's move on to Keep, Gift, or Destroy. And this is the last game or segment of the night. So Like I mentioned earlier, there's no new panel members here tonight, but since we have this Darth Vader release from Return of the Jedi, the Keep, Gift, or Destroys are going to be, of course, Darth Vader / Anakin. So you guys will pick Keep, Gift, or Destroy. So we have obviously a
the three Vaders.
Battle damaged Darth Vader with a likeness of Anakin Skywalker or of Hayden Christensen. So that will be any figure that looks anywhere like this. This version of the Kenobi one, the battle damaged, any future ones that are similar to this. So if you destroy that, then you're destroying all those versions, those iterations.
I wonder how they can get better with the battle damage.
Right. And then, of course, just any Anakin. Any Anakin that is not Darth Vader yet. He could be a dark side Anakin, light side Anakin, Clone Wars
Riz
Anakin,
Walker,
Ahsoka Anakin, little Anakin.
Includes dark side Anakin and artisan Anakin.
Yes, correct. So if you destroy this any Anakin Skywalker, you destroy all of them. And then, of course, the last one, any OT Darth Vader, fully, not battle damage, but just like the original ones that we've seen from A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, even Rogue One. If you destroy that, then you destroy all those. So those are the Keep, Gift, or Destroys there. So he almost says, damn it. So let's begin with X-Man. What would you do?
Well, I'm gonna go die. I thought I knew what I was gonna say when I saw the first one, right? Because like I said before, if I were to get a Vader, it would be that Obi-Wan Vader. However, if we're going Anakin across the board, in all his iterations, every permutation there is, then I think that I would gift the Vaders.
Which Vader?
I would the Anakin Hayden Christensen style.
Oh, like battle damage, like this version right here.
Yeah, I would gift those.
Okay.
I would gift those, and you know what? Y'all are gonna hate me, but I gotta keep the Riz boy. I gotta keep the nice pretty Anakin. I gotta keep him. Look at that guy. Look at that. Look at that. How can you say no to that face? Look at that.
Say no to that face, yeah.
But I gotta keep that, and I gotta.
That's after he slaughters the Tuskens and even the children. Even the children.
They were animals, and I killed them like animals. And, we all have Mondays. Am I right? But like, if we can forgive Loki, yeah. But yeah, I'll keep that guy, and I gotta destroy the OT Vader. He's just not that great to me.
Oh wow!
Like he's just not. I get it. It's the original blobbity flippin' blah, but it's just every time I've seen, except for Rogue One, right? Except for Rogue One, every time I've seen this version of Vader, he's just not been as menacing to me. Like when you look at the lightsaber fights from the original trilogy. Really, guys? Really?
Okay.
That's fighting? Really?
Look at Jose's face.
Yomo's saying that he's going to keep Anakin, gift BD Vader, and destroy Return of the Jedi Vader. So there you go.
See, that's my boy right there.
There he goes.
I mean, I just can't. This was great. This was iconic as hell. It's just not for me.
Okay. How about you, Classy Thomas?
I think I'm gonna destroy the first one, gift the second one, keep the last one.
Wait, say that again.
Yeah, so that one's destroyed.
Oh, you're destroying this one. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty Boy Anakin is gifted, and then I'm going to keep the last one because that's the one I think I said that if I didn't have my Vader, I would get this one. So I'll keep this one.
Okay. How about you, Jose?
I think I'm going to
And
go
I didn't
with
even cheat. I'm sorry. I just want to say that I didn't cheat this week.
I did notice that. Actually, I did notice. I just didn't say anything because I want to remind you. Lois says OT Vader is wait, what is that? Greater than Anakin, greater than PT Vader. I always get those mixed up. But
well, he was saying he wants so it'd be OT Vader, then Anakin, then.
Oh, okay.
Prequel trilogy Vader.
Like a ranking like that. Okay. How about you, Jose?
I think I'd go with what Yomo went with actually. So I think I'd keep Anakin in any version of Anakin because his outfit in Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. So that's probably what I would. But I do love Clone Wars armored Mr. Pretty Face Anakin as well. I have the other version which I really like too. So I'd probably keep him because I'd want all versions. I'd want Little Annie, Pod Racing Annie, every Annie probably, and then I'd gift I'd gift the prequel trilogy or Battle Damage Vaders like from Kenobi and things like that, so that way other people can enjoy it. I think it's a great figure. I have it right here too, so I can gift those, have other people enjoy it, and then. I don't really care for Sebastian Shaw original trilogy Vader. I don't. I'm gonna keep saying it every time it comes up because all the shows I've been on, they're talking about this, and I say the same thing. And it's like he's in the movie for like 5 minutes, so it's like I get it. You guys grew up with him, so it's like but he's like, well, he has his key scene, but it's like. The figure wise, like they're talking about figure wise. It's like figure wise, it's like this image that you're looking at that never happened. He was on the floor dying, right? So and I'd be like, why would you want that? And it's like when you want a Vader, you want you can. I'm not saying you can. I'm not going to go to your house and be like, you know what? Why are you posing it that way, dude? Stop it. It's like you're allowed to pose it however you want, but I'm saying like that never happened canonically in the films. He was on the floor, and then he didn't have a hand. Why does he have a hand? His hand had already come off. So it's like,
help me take my mask off so I can look at it with my own eyes.
Who said it yesterday? Who said it? This is loser Vader. Who said that?
I don't know.
But actually, I did see somebody. I think
somebody said that yesterday.
Was that on like a 6-scale media?
It was on.
It was LWO. It was LWO, right?
LWO. I think yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it might have been LWO. Yeah.
I want to say it was LWO. I don't remember who said it. But he said, "This is loser Vader. This is the one that lost."
It was Rob Burnett. It was on 6-scale media.
That's right. Yeah, Mafia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that's why like a lot of people bring up the argument too for the end of the movie, right, where Luke sees Anakin and they changed it from Shaw to Hayden, right, and in the digital special editions, right, and like for me, it's like, well, it makes more sense because Hayden was Anakin throughout. The 2 movies, and then also Kenobi now, and so on and so forth. So he has more time in the character, thus it makes sense. Although technically, why is he young, and then why is Obi-Wan the older version? Yada yada, semantics, right? But it's like the other guy plays him for one scene, so it's like, and he's not even the one in the suit most of the times, right? It was David Prowse and the other guy, right? So it's like. To me, it's like it does nothing for me. It's like,
and why is he not chocolate? I mean, James Earl Jones, that was his voice, the velvety smooth voice of James Earl Jones.
Love how you said that, man. It was like,
off the mask, and
should have been chocolate, man.
A beautiful chocolate face. Now, of course,
next Hot Toys exclusive, chocolate chrome Vader.
Man.
Even though his head is shaped like an egg, we could say it looks like a Cadbury egg. But it needs to be chocolatey.
It's white chocolate.
I thought you were going to start quoting White Chicks, classy.
Yeah, and then that way you go over to, he say, "I'm your father, and you're half black." That's what he should have told, Luke.
Classy. He's just ashy, dude. That's all it is. That's all it is. He's just really ashy.
All right. Adam, how about you?
All right, so time to talk facts here. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but they're not entitled to their own set of facts, okay? So here's the reality. All right, I'm gonna keep the original trilogy Vader. I'm gonna gift Anakin because we need to keep him alive. And as much as I hate to destroy that battle damage Vader, because that's one of my favorite figures I own. It's not about this isn't about the figure, at least how I'm interpreting it. It's about the character's impact. And in order for Anakin to fulfill the promise of him being the chosen one, it had to have been the actions of the Return of the Jedi Vader to see his son being tortured by the Emperor and come to the realization, what the fuck have I done with my life since Padme died? What the hell have I done? And to pick up Palpatine and throw him over that chasm as he gets charged with the Palpatine's Force lightning. He sacrifices himself.
And he yells. No.
That was not in the original cut of that.
I know.
That was added a couple years ago.
But listen, somehow
he sold the keys.
returned.
I was just going to say that, Aaron.
As far as I'm concerned, the hell with the sequels. That's Force Awakens I like. But
say it again. Say it again.
I'm not. No. We're not going to. But he became Anakin Skywalker again. He became the good person that Padme said was still there when he sacrificed himself for his son and finally brought balance to the Force. So you got to keep the original trilogy.
To hell with the sequels.
But you got to save the little boy Anakin and the Riz Anakin, because the circle of life. He's got to fall to the dark side to redeem himself and bring balance.
Whoa!
So there we go.
Can I say it real quick? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to, because it's kind of a tangent, but like, because people were talking about the changing of Sebastian Shaw to Hayden Christensen as a Force ghost.
Oh yeah.
Like, because that's always like, you know, a big point of contention. And the thought hit me, why is he young at the end of it all? And why is everyone else still old? And it came to me that, like, well, when Anakin died, technically was when he became Vader. Yeah, he came back to Anakin for a brief while, and then he really died. But it seems to me that that's the way Anakin, that's where he was, right? When he really ended. Like, that was Anakin
100%.
Almost like in the Matrix, right? Like, that's how he sees himself. So I have to imagine that, well, yeah, Obi-Wan is old as a Force ghost because he's been Obi-Wan the whole time, and he was good with it, you know, and Yoda as well. So I figure,
I think in some respects, Anakin died when he walked into Palpatine's chambers and he saw Mace Windu with Mace Windu's lightsaber at Palpatine's throat, and he says, "No, I need him," and he cuts off Palpatine's hand, and then Palpatine threw him out the window. I think at that point, and then certainly by the time he marches into the Jedi Temple.
Oh yeah, Anakin was gone.
Anakin's gone. That's Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
all right.
I guess
Anakin came back when he saw Luke and said,
Yeah.
And he said, bring your half black ass over here, so I can show you how things go down in the hood. He was trying to lay some
Lucas Mulatto, you heard it here first.
Where's the hood?
Luke and Leia are mulatto.
So I guess I'll my picks are going to be, I think, the same one as Adam. So I would keep the OT. Darth Vader's, and so I would keep Anakin. And I think all these figures here look awesome. They look cool and everything. But if I would get rid of these two, I'll be fine with letting go of these versions of Darth Vader. And a lot of it has to do with what Mr. Adam already articulated very well. So that's what I would pick there. So
look at that boy.
So yeah. So waiting for my artisan again, by the way.
Would you let your daughter
No,
date
whoa,
that guy?
wait, whoa, Gio. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You said that you were gonna send that to me. What are we talking about?
I never said that shit. So
What happened?
Jose, give me 1,200 and my Anakin's yours.
Whoa!
Not even. Not
even. That's a spicy meatball.
I can go to. I think One Man Hobby has it on his site for like $650 or something like that.
Oh, well.
So then go get it.
Yeah. No, I'm not paying $650.
No, I'm actually getting this first. I'm assuming, right? That I'll get this one first before the artisan again.
Probably, yeah.
So
well, yeah, obviously you would get this first because then you're gonna send me the artisan again.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'm just messing with you, man. Just messing.
But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's it. So now I'm actually, let me just promote this real quick here, guys. Next week, August 25th, the plan and the goal is to do this right here. It is time for Mr. Adam 12 to defend his championship title belt. So he's going to go against, it's going to be kind of like a rematch because the last time there was kind of like a three-way with Mr. Danny Spotchka. But now it's just going to be Brick versus Adam for the title. So that's the plan next week, Sunday, August 25th.
Opponent.
So we'll do that.
Bring your sledgehammer.
Oh, I didn't notice. Now that I'm seeing it, your icon, Adam, has the championship on it.
You just saw that.
What? Yeah, that's cool. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, because
Gio put that in there. He added that.
Yeah. When Danny had the title, he had the title too on his.
That's awesome.
Really? That's cool.
He had it on his profile picture. And I made one for Brick because last time, if he won, I have made one for him too with wearing the title. But who knows? Maybe next time, maybe it'll be Brick.
It's like those
champion, or
you gotta get Jose up in there, man. He's the fact checker.
I don't know if I wouldn't do well in this. No,
Come on.
I've seen these and I don't think I could do it.
Well, Aaron almost won, so Aaron's almost.
Oh, Aaron. Well, then maybe I have a shot.
You got really close, actually. So yeah, actually,
I'm kidding.
I would actually play against you if you allowed me to cheat, because I got plenty of fun names for characters, that I can, and they're all limited edition, one figure runs that I have, so.
One figure run.
Yeah, so
Barbarella, get all those in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. All these characters that I just recently learned about, right? But yeah, so that's next week. I'm gonna do usually when we have the Figures Talk Championship, I usually do a giveaway, like maybe like a sideshow gift card or something. So we'll do that, and then I made actually do like a live stream. Well, it'll be the same live stream, but to celebrate the 5K. Actually, no, it's 6K. The 6K subscribers. I'm getting kind of close to 7 pretty soon.
Oh,
so depending where I'm at, next Sunday, we'll celebrate that too. So it depends.
You said you're giving away your artisan Anakin?
No, I did not say that.
Whoa! What's going on here?
But thank you guys for the kind words there. But yeah, so that's next week, and let me see. Congrats, Gio, says Mr. Pop Culture Relics out to Lewis. Thanks very much, there, Lewis. Greatly appreciate that as well here. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna plug you guys' channels or Instagram pages or whatever the case. Sure. So let's start with Mr. One Adam 12, who is the current Figure Stock champion. So what do you have going on?
Another great show. Thanks, as always, Gio. It's always a pleasure being on here.
Of course.
And to this great panel. So my latest, my daughter and I unboxed a couple days ago the red and blue suit Spider-Man and as my daughter says, that little Tom Holland head sculpt, he's got a tiny soul. It's a really good figure. This actually is, I have like 5 or 6 Spider-Man, and this is my favorite Spider-Man. Really awesome figure. So check that out. And we just filmed we did a dual unboxing of both the Clone Wars Obi-Wan and the Mandalorian Obi-Wan. I just got to edit that, and I actually was going to put that up tomorrow, but now that I know that the aforementioned Return of the Jedi Darth Vader's coming in, I might move that one up and hold the Obi-Wans for a little bit. So that's what we got coming up.
Adam, does your daughter collect any figures like herself?
She doesn't collect figures. She's into, we see all the MCU movies opening day, and she loves Star Wars. She's a huge Walking Dead fan. I mean, as am I. She's an even bigger fan than I am. She's into she plays a lot of Minecraft. There's this thing called like the Dream SMP, which is like, the best way I describe it is Minecraft fan fiction. And so she writes like fan fiction for that. And I don't know if she really collects anything right now. And she used to get like Pokemon stuff, and she still got some Pokemon cards.
Maybe she can start collecting those INART Harry Potter figures, Adam.
Harry Potter actually INART, but she's got Funko Pop's Harry Potter.
Okay, there you go.
So. How to Train Your Dragon, she's really into. The INART stuff, yeah, she's not ready for the $500 price point.
There's a bridge too far there. Huh?
Yeah,
I'm not ready for those $500.
Yeah, you're right.
Adam, just buy the Harry. Buy the Harry for her as a gift or something. That's how it starts.
For her birthday last year,
first one's free.
Sideshow, I got her. Like I said, she's into How to Train Your Dragon, and the main dragon from that Toothless. I got her is like $300. It was a statue, so she actually does have that in her room, and she loves that.
And they're doing a live action version of that, we know.
There is the same director who wrote and there's based on a children's book series, but the guy who directed Dean Desbois, I think his name is, he directed the 3 animated films. He's making a live action. It's Hiccup is being played by the kid who was in Black Phone. Did you guys see that? With, Ethan Hawke. Great horror movie.
The main kid, right?
The main kid of that. He's playing Hiccup. And the actress who played Ellie's girlfriend in Last of Us TV show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She plays the female lead. I can't think of her name. And then Gerard Butler, who does the voice, the father, he's actually playing live action version of it.
Yeah, so. that works. That works.
That's
good.
Cool.
That works perfectly. Yeah. But yeah, Adam, thank you so much for being on here like always. Always really appreciate it. And then of course we'll see you next week. To defend that title of yours, and we'll see what happens with that. Right. So. Let's go to Mr. SpongeBob SquareBalls, Classy Thomas. So here's yours right here, your YouTube page. Cool. So what do you got going on?
Well, this week I will be back on Wednesday nights with CW for After Dark. That's the only thing that, and then possibly back on Sunday with Let's Get Nuts with Ben Thomas. I'm not sure about all my complete schedule for the next couple of weeks because I had to have a little abdominal surgery to take care of a hernia on the 27th. So I might be out of commission for like a day or so. They said it's going to be kind of minor as far as abdominal surgeries go. So I go and do that, and then afterwards they say I'll be sore for a little while, and hopefully I can still sit and do things. So if I can, then I'll come to my computer and I will participate in whatever ways that I can.
Okay.
So for right now I'm still doing that. In 2 weeks, of course they'll be doing Small Talk this coming Thursday with Chris. and the following week they'll be doing his movie on that next Thursday, which is the one right after my surgery. So I may not be in there, but he's going. I think his plan is to cover Aliens Romulus. Okay. So he's going to do it'll have some spoilers in it. So if you haven't seen it, you may not want to see it. But yeah, and then afterwards we'll come back and 2 weeks after that, which will be in September, guess what we're going to be covering? One of my movies, and the name is Barbarella.
Okay.
So you all are going to get a taste of Barbarella.
Okay.
Jane Fonda. So yeah, so that's kind of my my little thing for now. But and thanks for having me on again. I do appreciate being on your stream, Gio. You're awesome, and
yeah, definitely.
And this is always lots of fun.
Always glad to have you on here. So thank you so much for joining us here again and your double feature for today. So let's go to Mr. X-Man Supreme. So I have your Instagram page here.
Hell yeah, man. You know what? I ain't doing a hell of a lot. I am just hanging out. I am in the process of rebuilding my 95 Fleer Ultra X-Men card set. I got rid of all my cards years ago, and I've been regretting it ever since. So, yes. So I'm just spending my days trolling. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a Walmart. That was nuts. I just been spending my time trolling eBay, trying to get my cards back. I think I may run some shorts or something on my page about it, just because it's cool. But other than that, man, I just watching the streams. It's great to be in the chat, but it's even better to be on here talking to you guys face to face, so to speak. So I appreciate the invite. It's great talking to every single one of you guys. And nice meeting you, Aaron. This has been a great discussion, and really enjoyed all this, man. So just looking forward to coming on again sometime, whenever. And yeah.
I think we discussed you coming on possibly next Sunday again, right? I think.
Oh, I'm down, man.
So I think we'll have you on next week again.
Hell yeah.
But thank you so much again, X-Man, for like you weren't on any streams, and now now you're out there. So it's like
that's how it starts, man.
Yeah. Maybe I'll fire up the YouTube, and maybe I'll get my maybe I'll do my own thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about some stuff. We'll see.
You notice he didn't say I'd be back next week, so I guess that tells you what he thinks.
Well, you said you have something going on, so
no,
you have a surgery thing
afterwards.
going on.
It's all good, Classy. Don't worry about it.
Because you're over here gender swapping OT Vader is what you're doing.
Right.
X-Man got mad at me. He said nice to meet Aaron, but not nice to meet me. So,
Right.
I don't know if it was the electric pick, but or something.
Wait. And then, who are you?
What was that?
Who are you?
Oh,
No. It's because he's a Lakers fan.
Number love for you, Jose. Number love for you, buddy.
Don't forget to ban him, Gio, while you're at it. Too.
But then Classy Thomas is like, I didn't use any loopholes today, so I'm definitely going to be invited to come back.
This is the point where the show goes off the rails. So.
Yeah, thank you so much, X-Man, for joining us here again tonight. Let's see, who's the next one? Oh, Jose Plus.
He's gone.
Mr. Oh, okay. So, right. Well,
Jose Plus,
he also has 0 posts.
I know, man. I know. It's my fault. No, I haven't posted anything because originally I think I told you, and I told you guys, I think I told this last time I was here. I was like, originally I was gonna wait to do a redesign on the logo, but I think for now I'm just gonna leave it and I'm just gonna start posting. That was me. I think I'm just gonna start posting. I think I am gonna start I'm gonna do the channel for Jose Plus and all that, so that way I can kind of get that ball rolling. So I think I am going to do that shortly, and then finally start doing maybe some stuff on my own. So me and Jill kind of talked about it a little bit. So it's something that kind of little by little I'm working on, but you'll start seeing some more posts. Like I have some like pictures I took of my Michael Myers that I'm waiting for October to post. So those I want to post for October. And there's a few things that I've taken photos of, but I've never posted any of that stuff. So I'll start posting stuff shortly. So just keep an eye out and make sure you like that stuff so other people can see it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So next time I post this, there'll be something in there, right?
Oh yeah. Yes. Hopefully.
All right. There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jose, for being on here again.
Yeah.
So obviously, really
of course. I've like nice streaming with all you guys, X-Men. I know you don't like me, but it's all good,
You know
nice
what?
meeting you, man.
I think if we just keep talking and keep hanging out, eventually, people, acquired taste.
Jose, it's so easy. Just stop being a Lakers fan, and he'll like you.
Damn, just like that.
Oh, hey, you know what? Nicholson's a Lakers fan, right?
He is.
Yes.
Maybe you could catch him at a game talking about getting his likeness out there.
Exactly. There you go. Where's that likeness? We need another Joker.
He's kind of old now, though. He doesn't really go to the games anymore.
Yeah, I think
he's kind of been like hermit living, right? Like kind of being reclusive now.
Yeah. He doesn't really go out anymore. He goes out like every once in a while, and then for a game, it's like maybe like an important game he'll go to. But like back in the day, he was there every game, but now he doesn't go anymore.
Oh, okay. So Mr. Aaron Collects. So here's your Instagram page here. I know you posted something recently. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I just posted I don't know why it doesn't show there. The symbiote suit and Carnage. I just posted that.
I saw.
I'm not sure what it's called.
Say What Wednesday with the guys. Miguel Friday whenever he does his shows, and rotation, bro. Starting school on the 29th. And we got NYCC approaching already. It's crazy. About to be September. Time is flying. But
that's like in mid-October, right? New York.
October 19th. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, thanks for having me. It was great streaming with you guys. X-Men, Thomas, Adam, you too, Jose. Thank you for having me.
I thought he was gonna do that thing where he names everybody except me.
That's it. I thought he was gonna say even you, Jose. I thought that's what he was gonna say.
What have I started?
Anyway. But Aaron, again, thank you so much for being on here again. Always appreciate when you're here. So we'll have you back on here whenever you're available. So yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. So I think we covered everyone, right? Yeah. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining me here tonight in the live chat. If you watched this whole thing live, appreciate it. If you're watching the replay, of course, I really appreciate that as well.
Well, what about you? What sort of things do you have going on this week?
Oh yeah, that's right. So Saturday, I usually do my Met Report show, my movie show, but I'm not gonna do a show next Saturday because I'm gonna do like a what is it called? It's like a Beetlejuice event going on in LA.
Oh.
So I'll be going there on Saturday. So that's
all right.
That'll be like during the day. I'll try to take some video and some post like little
shows.
Hell yeah,
man.
And
you're gonna go see Michael Keaton and Jenna Ortega and
I don't think
Winona Ryder.
I don't think they're gonna be there, but if they are, I'll definitely try to meet them. And then Sunday Figures Talk. As we talked about earlier about the championship matchup and then the giveaway and stuff like that. So that's on Sunday, and that's for the next week. But yeah, again, thank you so much, guys, for being on here, and then I guess that's gonna be the end of this stream for tonight. This long stream again, and thank you so very much, everyone. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Man, Jose.